scales.
I stick to one pretty much one scale. Well, a range. It's a slight range, but yeah, 28 to 30 millimeter. More or less.
The big problem is where are you going to put them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have the room.
I have a room, and then I have a room for the room, and then storeroom.
Exactly. Yeah, someday I'll have a bigger place where we may be moving sometime this year.
Oh, congratulations.
Hopefully it's a good move. Well, yeah, but my earpiece, I thought it connected and it didn't.
Oh.
That was weird. It said connected, and then it didn't. It's not using it. So
no problem.
They're all fully charged too. You see, maybe I'll just have to switch to the other one. One of them does have an issue, so I think I picked the wrong one to begin with. Yeah, it's weird. I don't get it. Try the other one.
Okie dokie. It's been a while. Anybody
here?
Any questions, comments, concerns? Everybody remember to wish Jen a happy birthday? Even though we're
Happy birthday!
If I didn't,
Thank
Jen, happy birthday.
you. Thank you.
Now, where the heck?
I think I did that one, but happy birthday again.
Thanks. I got a fancy new chair.
Last week?
Fancy new chair. Ooh,
New computer chair.
that's a real gift. There we
Yeah.
Oh,
I
there you go. You
this
might.
one at
Was
the
that,
local thrift store for like $20. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go into my settings because maybe I turned off the connection because it's not connecting. So give me a
all
sec.
right. No problem. We'll
Did
just,
did the chair or
Did what?
did Mike give you the chair?
Yes. Mike got me the chair.
See,
yes.
he's worth keeping. He's worth keeping.
He's
Yeah, well, apparently he's responsible for my 2,000 subs with his bots, so I got to keep him. I saw his post. Thanks, Mike, for your 2,000 bots. What the hell is that?
What happened?
It sounds like
robot
someone
in
put
the
Cal
chat.
in the blender.
Is that Mike or Cal?
I think it was Cal.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought that was like something.
Yes,
I think he was
he's being
resetting.
murdered off camera.
I thought, the movie, man. We're all going to get slowly be murdered on camera.
Yeah.
Don't hang up, Jen. No, oh, not Jen.
Most watched role-playing game session ever. You will never believe what's going on live on that channel.
Just come back to zombies and keep playing. I think Cal is disconnected.
I think he was setting his headset.
I just see half a head floating, so I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
he could be gone. He could just be being, half a head.
He's got to go in and get those headsets to connect. I think was the issue.
Ah, okay. So we wait. He gets back, I guess.
I for my Christmas birthday, I got role-playing game books.
Nice.
I got the one, that everybody talks smack about. I was looking at it. My brain is not working.
Game that everybody talks smack about.
It's a WotC book.
That book. Oh.
Yeah, the crystal. I'm one of those people who likes to take, the lemons and make lemonade, and so I'm like, so they have an assassin in charge of this in the city? That all these good people, and we've got an assassin in charge.
Yeah. Sounds like normal politics.
Yes. What do you mean this is a safe zone? Absolutely not. I think people aren't looking at the book right.
I'm sure there's people out there who are enjoying it, and more power to them if they are.
Yeah.
It's not my cup of fun, but it doesn't matter as long as it's somebody's cup of fun.
Yeah, I was just looking through it, and I'm like, well, it's not like we haven't had cultural stuff before, like Oriental Adventures or something. I don't get it. I don't get some of the statements or perspectives of people, but
It
now I just
riled up the people and got people talking about it. So in the end, they got what they wanted, right? Because people were talking about the product.
Yep. So
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Sure.
I can hear.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can hear that. Was that Mike?
Yeah, I had muted my mic here. Actually,
We're still missing the other guy. We'll give him another minute. Then we'll just start rolling. Are you back yet there, sir? 44?
He's still
He looks
lost in
froze,
space.
So I think.
He's in the interweb.
He got sucked in like.
Can you hear me?
Now he can.
Can you hear me?
Sort
well,
of.
my device, it's weird because my phone says your devices are connecting, but it's not connecting. I'm not getting the switch to the earpiece, and I can't figure out why. Nothing. It's very strange.
Too much static will let you know, but just
yeah,
just
it's really weird.
Shake it, shake it like a baby. Hi, Paladin.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know computers. I'm not the person to talk to. Find a 12-year-old.
This is the phone to the earpieces. And it should work. They're both charged. I don't use them for anything else. So they sit here until I game where I need them. And I don't know.
And then they shut down because they don't want you to game. I said how to.
Well, in a little bit, my IT department will be home. So hopefully she can help me. I'll try it again here and see if it'll connect.
Okay. All right, let's get things started because it's been a while, so I don't know what you guys remember. I don't know what I remember. But last time we left off, several months ago, you had just killed France the Dragon when a individual in a vehicle that looked a lot like a metallic scorpion showed up, introduced himself as Kwalish of the apparatus of Kwalish fame, and said that 44 had to come with him because all the other members of his crew had gone insane.
That's right.
So instead of going home or searching for a way to get back to where you belong, you decided to get in this rather unusual vehicle with this strange individual. And a few moments later, you found yourself on top of a very icy mountain and far, far, far away from where you were before, looking across a vast plain of snow and ice and South Pole type stuff. It seems to be at some type of Arctic research base. There's like a building with a big telescope coming out of it. There's a couple other like buildings and labs and some kind of ruins. And across the big, vast, icy field is another big mountain. And sort of crashed into that big mountain is a huge metallic thing that Kwalish is claiming is the ship that brought 44, who he refers to as Morty. And that should catch everybody up. Any questions? Anything I missed?
That
I can think of.
No, that's what I remember.
That's what I remember.
Okay. Then he is, oh, okay. Well, Morty, we got to go over your ship. We got to fix your crew so we can take you back home. All right. And then, right. Okay. And then we got to get you all guys into some warm clothes. Great Scott, what was I thinking of? Get these guys some warm clothes. So he goes running in, and some lab assistants come running out, and they give you all, like, you know, big parka jackets and fuzzy gloves and get you all warm. Clothing up, you got Arctic clothing type thingy, so the cold doesn't bother you as much. Cool little, you know, Arctic glasses. And he says, all right, you guys can come in and set up your camp or whatever. Okay, I gotta go and do experiments. get yourself situated, and then we'll work on getting you Morty over there and fixing the ship. Great Scott! And Kwalish goes walking into the building that is so beautifully displayed there. So now you are standing there on this icy plain, several hundred feet above the ground, on the top of a mountain, surrounded by this Arctic research base and the ruins of something far older, looking across the icy field at the crashed metal thing that might be a spaceship. For little you know about spaceships, you don't know if you've ever seen a spaceship before, except for like David's probably seen spaceships in movies.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. Should we follow him or right?
Oui, monsieur. I think we should follow
right.
him. Oui,
Yeah.
oui. Captain, do you think it could be a Nazi research base?
Kind of what I was thinking.
Everything you don't understand is Nazi.
Correct.
It's weird,
Yeah.
my image isn't showing up in the
Yeah, you have no
show.
image, but
You're
and we can barely
invisible
hear your voice.
man.
He's
But
invisible.
My earpiece magically connected.
Yes, but now your voice, now your
Out of-
picture's gone.
It's just a disembodied voice.
This is just a body
You're
voice.
better off
Okay.
looking at it.
He's well, I bet he's actually at OG's house, just trolling us all.
No, I don't think I'd notice if he was at my house,
Haunting you.
haunting me.
So this is a prelude to the movie The Thing, right?
Yes, totally. This is my head of security, McGee. Anybody seen the dog?
Oh, geez. Oh, man.
So do you follow him
yes.
inside to the Arctic
do.
research base, or
It's
Yeah,
cold out
yeah,
there.
yeah.
I'm freezing my bits off out here.
Yeah.
well, y'all got parkas and gloves and stuff.
It's still
It's still
cold.
cold.
Yeah, it's still like 20 degrees and snowing.
Brr.
All right, so as you step into the Arctic research base, several different types of levels of technology. I mean, there's some just tables with bits and pieces of pottery and whatever else, and little weird looking trinkets on it that you'd like find in any archaeological dig. One table looks like it's super duper technological with machines and screens that are beeping and super. Nurse Honey and Captain Rogers have no idea what they are. The stuff you would see in comic books.
Right.
Jen and David, coming from slightly more technological societies, recognize them as computer screens and imagers, and some of them look like they're powered by magic. Some of them look like they're powered by something else. There's like a giant round copper thing leaning against the wall. Then, of course, there's stairs going up to the observatory and stairs going down and signs. The universal military signs. Nurse Honey and Shadow recognize the numbers of like bulkheads and stuff like that, and stuff they've seen on battleships. So it's just a cross of different types of technologies and things that some of you understand and others don't. And there's what you would expect. There's guys and women running around doing science-y things, all dressed in winter clothing. Two things that do stand out to you, other than the large copper disc leaning against the wall. There's hopping around near the table where the different displays are, is what looks like a metal ball with legs and one eye. And then at the other end of the room, there is a woman floating in the air with all sorts of little things floating around her. And she's completely dressed inappropriately for the weather. She's wearing very gossamer, tight-fitting leather.
She's a witch.
Probably.
That is not normal.
She does kind of look like a witch. And the little metal ball on legs comes hopping towards you guys, and it has a tray. And on the tray is a bunch of cups filled with dark liquid that's got steam coming out of it. And it holds it
Smells
out
like
in front of
coffee to
you.
me.
And it goes, beady, 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 beady. Would you like some hot chocolate? Beady, beady.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Yum. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would. For
All this
sure.
has- What are you guys doing
very,
here?
very rare.
Beady, beady, beady. We are researching the crashed spaceship and the ruins of this ancient temple. Beady, beady, beady.
Where'd you find the floating lady? We really need an exorcist, guys.
If you had any holy water, though, it would just freeze before it got out of the container.
That is Mary. Mary Gremlikin. She's our diviner. She is responsible for the magical research.
So she is a witch.
Beady, beady, beady. Yes. Yes, she is.
What's the
Oh.
most technologically advanced item or items in this room?
Well, probably the observatory technology, but there is a table that has computer screens on it and 3D imagers and a what looks like a 3D printer and all sorts of advanced super technological things. There's like a giant glass box, and inside the giant glass box, there's what looks like a mummified claw. And then, attached to the giant glass box are microscope things, and there's somebody looking in them and like turning this little thing, and the lights in the glass box change, and he looks through the little microscope view pieces. So that's probably the most technological. Then everything else is pretty standard. Paper, pencil, drawing boards, light boards, brushes, very delicate little tools. Typical archaeological dig stuff.
Well,
And unless you count unless you count the robot that's in front of you as the most the technological thing, then I would say, yeah.
I mean, of the items they're obviously looking at, I guess is how I should.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant was the audience thing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the computer is one thing, but
there. Well, like I said, there's a table that's covered with various things. Some of them look ancient. Others of them look like they're spaceship stuff. They're made of weird metal and plastics and have weird doohickeys on them. But that seems to be, and of course the large copper disc, if you walk over to inspect it, does have scratchings on it that look like the language of your people.
Oh, I immediately check that out. Am I able to decipher what it says?
Of course. Yeah, it seems to be the equivalent of the black box of the spaceship.
Flight recorder.
Yeah,
Do
flight
I know how
recorder.
to access that?
How politically incorrect to mention that right now.
Oh, geez.
But yeah, you know how to access it. Yeah, you can.
Okay. I asked them if they wish assistance accessing what is recorded within this device.
Great Scott! Why didn't I think of that, Morty? You could plug right into it. Your interface would be completely compatible with the interface from the ship. Huh, it would move everything ahead months.
I can read what it says on the outside, so I will attempt to access the information. Okay.
All right. So you do some cyborg type stuff, and
I'm gonna give him privacy as he interfaces.
yeah. You and your yeah, this is happening. No, I'm not that kind of computer. Oh yeah.
Maybe you want to give me a condom. I don't know.
Bow, bow, bow. You're not gonna just wine and dine it first, just access it right away, huh?
Yeah.
When a man loves a flight recorder.
So how about them? How about them Cubs?
Yeah. Oh, spring training.
Yeah. Showing
So
it your naughty bites. Sorry.
Roll tonight. Grammys next week. That's spring training.
Did the temple exist before the crash? Have that been determined, or was it built after the crash?
No. Oh,
Or-
no. Marty's friend. No, this is hundreds of thousands of years old. It's ancient group of people that were worshiping some sort of ice demon or something.
Yeah.
Named Thin Gizzard. This was originally just supposed to be a archaeological dig, but then the spaceship crashed and Morty's people started going crazy. And we've been trying to find the refugees. We ran into this crazy guy with half a head named Gemini. Oh, my God, that boy. Great Scott. But we took care of him, and then we found Morty. And Morty doesn't seem to be defective. So Morty, my dear friend, you can help us get aboard the ship. Oh, and get your people back home. But no, this is all, it was completely separate. There's an archaeological thing.
Believe in coincidences where Satan is involved.
Can we go back to Ice Demon? What?
Yeah. I heard that too. Like, Satan's been ice skating to work. So yeah.
That's how you translated it. All right. Well, this is an archaeological dig that was discovered by some of my research students that I came out here to further investigate. And ancient ice worshipping ice devil cult of some sort. I don't know, all that magic mumbo jumbo. I don't believe in any of that. It's all explainable with science, Morty. Science, Morty's friend.
Yeah, I see. We're going
The
to have to cast some
connections of the
demons
different
out.
tribes. You can see, like over here, you can see an example of pre-Camblablums. And over here, you can see an example of the Herbal. And you can see how even though there's no logical connection between that cultural group and that cultural group, but they were both using he starts spewing science talk, archaeological talk, that the little meme of like the science formulas floating behind him, that they show whenever somebody's thinking, like that meme, your eyes just kind of glaze over as he tries to explain things and formulas.
Yeah.
And,
Satan.
but somehow you translate something Satan, something ice Satan, something stuff that you don't care about. I'm sure that's important to somebody else.
Me flipping through the Bible.
Yeah, but that's what definitely you
Satan.
take a ruins, ice devil, cult, Thin
I'm sure
Gizzard.
there's an intern that would be impressed by this, Professor.
So I assume you found the children's sacrifices then.
Oh, not yet. We're still looking for that area. We've only unearthed a
Satan.
couple of the chambers.
Yep. Ice Canaanites.
Yeah. We've only begun to unearth the temple when the spaceship crashed. We just found the beginnings of what looks like a bridge and some strange stone sarcophagi. But then we got distracted because spaceship is much more important.
When did the
Well,
spaceship crash?
You found a bridge in the temple.
Down below, yes, a bridge across an ice gap. Looks like there used to be a pit there or something.
Okay.
Anyways,
that would be the pit to hell. Okay.
Morty, you wanted to plug into the thing? Let's plug Marty in and see if he...
How long ago did the spaceship crash?
a couple weeks.
Oh. This is not my spaceship. I doubt. This is someone else's spaceship.
But they look just like you, Morty. The crew members.
Could they be from your civilization? Tin Man?
Perhaps.
Did you still want to plug in, or anyways?
Yes, absolutely.
We're putting together an expedition to the crashed spaceship to get Morty to help his people. But if there's anything that Morty can do to help facilitate that even quicker, great Scott, would move ahead things by days.
Well,
Expedition to the Barrier Peaks, is that it?
The Barrier Peaks, yes, these are known as the Barrier Peaks.
I knew it. That's deep.
yes, we must bring Jesus to your crew. It'll help
wow.
them with their sanity.
Crap.
But church services are every Wednesday, conducted by Gearbox over there. Beady, beady, beady. I am an
Well-
authorized minister in 22 different religions. Beady, beady, beady. I downloaded it all from online. Beady, beady, beady.
We do Jesus.
It doesn't quite have the same feel to it. But anyway.
Do you have the Latin Mass in there?
Beady, 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 beady. Latin Mass. Ominous, Dominus, Dominus, blah, blah. So, beady, beady, beady.
Okay,
Yes,
we can work with that.
I am familiar with 42 different religions.
Yeah.
The magic number.
I am
42.
currently studying the Holy Temple of the Jedi. I expect to be a certified minister in that religion by the end of the week. Beady, beady.
I've never heard of them.
We take all kinds.
The Jedi. Clearly another pagan religion.
Jedi.
Beady, beady.
Oh, like Jed Clampett.
Beady, beady.
Yeah. Yeah, Jed Clampett. He was one of those experts.
All right. So what are you doing?
I connect. Try to
Okay.
figure out.
So you go over and make sure pull out your USB cable. Down, down, down. And plug it into the large copper desk flight recorder and start downloading the information. And first, it's pretty standard stuff. Journey of the spaceship, the Metamorphosis Alpha, through the Rock and Brawl sector. Then there's it goes on deeper. Crew logs, boring spaceship stuff. We just lost Nurse Honey to the devil. Maintenance requests, everything you would expect on the flight recorder for a very long voyage of a spaceship. This looks like a generational spaceship that had been going for years. You recognize a lot of the things about your people in this spaceship and the progression of the Borg from their originals into how they progressed and became more and more closer to what you are and what Gemini wore. And then you start getting notices of systems going down and more malfunctions and more redundant systems going down. Then there's a log about this going through a micro asteroid belt and the ship somehow getting off course. And then it starts spiraling into sort of this crazy gibberish with you get an image of a bunch of your people screaming while there's fire, and then something about a giant shark trying to eat the spaceship, and it gets really crazy. And you guys are all see 44 just walked up to the metal disc, pulled some kind of cable and plugged it into the metal disc, and the metal disc started spinning. And this is maybe 5 seconds. And then the smoke starts coming out of the metal disc as it starts spinning faster and faster and faster. And then there looks like there's sparks coming out. One of the interns looks up and goes, "Oh my God, it's going to blow." And the woman who is floating in the air, her eyes suddenly go open and she goes, "Don't touch that." And then there's an explosion. And I need everybody to make deck saves. If you're on Al Bale Radio, that's fine. If
I'm
you're
trying
not,
to get in, but it says I need permission.
okay. I got
Okay,
Jen
maybe
the
not.
Elf, Mike, Honey, and Swarm of Rats. Swarm of Rats, you're my favorite.
Probably didn't change their name in the thing.
Swarm of rats. Who the heck is that?
It's Shadow. She's using the default names.
Oh,
The default names are awesome.
Al Bear Rodeo. Oh, yeah. I can't.
So I got a 5 from Honey. Any bonuses to that 5, Honey, or is it just a 5?
Oh, a whole +1.
Oh, a 6.
6.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then I got, what was that, Mike?
What was the add to it? I spaced off.
10 plus your Dex mod for initiative.
10. So it's
All
a
right,
10.
10.
Oh, here's mine. I forgot my dice.
I rolled an 8.
Oh, shit.
8
We're doing-
plus
we're
do you
doing-
got any bonuses to that, or just 8?
That is with the bonus.
Oh, look at the speed demon Jen.
It's the cold weather.
Yeah.
It's too cold to move.
Just waiting on
Sorry.
initiative. Yes,
I need to roll Jack.
we got a
44 need to roll.
Got a 5.
5 from Swarm of Rats.
Do I need to roll?
You don't need to roll. You never need to roll initiative. You could always choose to roll.
I'm
You
not
just
sure if
stand
I can really
around.
do it. I may just take a blast if I'm that close.
Yeah.
You did say D10 plus dex, right?
D20. It's always
Oh.
D20.
Okay, I rolled a D10.
That's fine.
Why did you
You
do
got
that,
a-
silly?
5 would be a 10.
Whatever makes you happy, man. It's a new year.
Everybody forgot the rules.
Shadow played a
Awkward.
completely different game.
It's okay. There's so many. You got my game, you got everybody else's games, you got all the games we're working on.
Yeah. That's right.
And then I just need an initiative from 44. And
Initiative? Okay.
yes, please.
Initiative. So.
Yeah, that's different. I got a 22.
Oh, it's a 22 now, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm,
Oh, okay.
I'm awake now. That hot chocolate hit the spot.
You didn't,
I was
you didn't
hoping
give
for
up
coffee, but-
caffeine for your New Year's resolution.
I was really
did you?
hoping for coffee. God, how long has it been since we had coffee?
You know what? Since Gear Trap gave you the coffee, like 5 minutes. Maybe not even that. And 44, what was your number, please?
Okay. So do I add next mod?
D20 plus deck mods.
Okay. That's what I thought. Oh, geez. Okay. So 15 dex, is that a +3?
15, 10 to 11 is 0, 12 to 13 is 1, 14 to 15 is 2, 16 to
Okay,
17
so
is 3,
Okay,
18 to
so
19.
6.
6.
Yeah. Yep. 6 total. Yeah. Not a very good roll.
All right, so there is an explosion. Then a sensation of falling as the whole floor of the ice base just sort of collapses underneath you. So I need everybody to make a dex check.
Would athletics be played into that one?
You could add athletics, yes.
Okay.
I got
Plus your modifier.
18
Ooh, I'm
for
up to
me.
10.
Okay,
I got a 10 too. Imagine that.
that's enough.
8 plus 2.
Yeah.
18 for 44.
I got a 9 plus nothing from Jen.
No, it's a 13.
Oh, 13. Jen's fine. Anybody not roll a 10 or higher? Do we lose Mike?
He's there? No? Yep.
I don't hear
He's
it.
muted.
muted.
For some.
He's
Yeah.
muted.
It helps if I don't mute myself. I got
I
11.
don't realize you mute yourself. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking to myself. 11 total, adding my athletics.
Okay, you're fine. 44. Did you roll a 10 or higher for your dex check?
I got an 18.
All right. So all the players are fine. A couple of the non-players are fine. A few fall over the edge. Whatever. You never learn their names. So the floor collapses. You all fall. And then you land. All of you land pretty safely on this, what looks like a bridge over a large gap in the ice connected to what could best be described as a sort of giant chunk of ice just sort of floating in the void.
Oh.
More witchcraft.
Yes, witchcraft.
Whoever died,
There's
whoever
a
died was wearing a red shirt.
There's a couple of the interns land. Some of them not as well as others. A couple go over the side. One day to retirement. The little ball has like jets coming out of it, so it's just like and lands safely. You don't see any sign of Doc Brown or the witch. And the metal disc is now spun completely clean and shrunk down to about the size of like the metal dice thingy that Shadow was talking about a 2-inch by 2-inch sphere with weird little writings on it, but definitely not what it was a minute ago. You can see an opening hundreds of feet above you, but it just seems to open to starless sky. Ahead of you is this rock that's sort of just floating in the air, and there looks like some kind of ruined city on there.
I'm just going to hold on to the bridge really tightly.
And then the gear trap does a little landing down and starts tending to injuries. Downloading first aid file. Who is Carl? And the little gearbox starts going to the various interns that survived the fall and administering first aid. This one is fine. He has survived the fall. This one requires minor first aid. This one has a broken leg. This one's dead. I will push him over the side. Unless you wanted to eat him.
No, we don't do cannibalism.
Ah.
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Beady, beady, beady. What are your commands? Gear trap. Gearbox command 77979 that says that when primary and secondary and tertiary commander are missing, download command to individual with highest military rank. That would be you, Captain. What is Gearbox's commands?
Just stick with us for now. If you notice anything, let us know. Have any? You want to pitch in and help?
Beady beady, I am afraid I am not a combat model, but I will help where I can. Gearbox is surprisingly strong.
We'll handle the combat. We're pretty used to that. What do you make of this place?
Beady beady beady. Based upon the research that we have done, these appear to be the ruins that we were researching, but they now appear to be fresh and not ruins. It is this we have fallen hundreds of years through time. Or it is a complex illusion.
Right.
I blink a couple of times. Nope, the peeper's working fine. I had a sneaky feeling that there was some sort of time stretchy thing going on.
The time dilation.
Look at us. We're all from different eras, so maybe this might facilitate us getting home.
So,
I can either confirm or deny your hypothesis.
So we need to get over to the city then, probably.
All right.
Yes?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Graham.
Probably.
Let's make sure
So the remaining interns who are not wounded decide that the best thing they can offer is to set up a little base camp that you can work out of, because none of them are, combat
explorers
types. They're all scientists and explorers and archaeologists.
We should probably take.
So once you deem the ruins are safe, they will gladly start doing their science. But for now, you have guns; they don't.
In the meantime, they're making all the milk lattes. Gotcha.
Yeah. Meantime, they're setting up a Starbucks.
But
just keep the coffee warm.
Was there a language?
We'll be back in time for pancakes.
I'm sorry. What? Cal 44?
Was there a language they were reading that I cannot read? Was there something old that they were trying to decipher that they have made any headway
On the disc or on something else?
Anything else? Because I don't know. There could be another language involved here that I may not understand. So,
Well, they didn't have nothing from the displays fell down with you other than the disc, which I think you probably still have in your hand. So right now they don't have anything to show you, but as soon as you find something that, you know, they don't recognize, or they find something you don't recognize or whatever, they're going to sort of just stay on the edges of the crashed city and
No.
make sure the wounded are taken care of, set up a little base camp, get the Starbucks up and running. They'll leave the heavy lifting to you and Gearbox.
Who amongst you reads ancient languages?
One of them raises a hand. A young, short-looking dude with red hair and a very big nose.
You are being volunteered.
Am I? Oh,
you are coming with us.
Oh, but I'm just a cartographer.
That's all right. You're going to cartographer.
That's perfect.
Perfect.
Make sure we don't get lost.
Welcome, young man.
We will protect you.
But no, I mean, I'm completely inappropriate. No, I'm just a mapper and a translator. I'm not an adventurer. I saved that for Kwalish and Madam Grandma Maid.
You're coming with us.
And head of security McGee.
But your
talent. You got any paper? You have any paper?
Oh, of course. I wouldn't be a cartographer without paper.
Start mapping. Make sure you don't get lost.
And yes, Captain. I guess you're the new McGee.
Better than the old McGee.
All right, so you have added to your party a gnome and Gearbox. A gnome cartographer whose name simply seems to be the cartographer.
And I look at the other people staying behind and go, I think there's a saying that when you split the party, it always goes bad for the people left behind. But, you know, you can stay if you want.
And there's another guy who goes, but there's also a saying that when the 0-level NPCs follow the high-level characters, they're the ones that die first.
No, we need the map maker.
I've played enough D&D to know how this ends.
How we check for traps.
What is D&D?
What is D&D? We can understand.
Is that a card game?
All right, so we got... So we got your gnome, cartographer, and Gearbox, your robot / backup healer / carry heavy objects.
What about what's his name?
Kwalish? Doc Brown?
No. The guy from Spain, the little guy.
He's still dead.
Oh, he's still dead.
I don't know what you did with the body, but he's still dead.
Oh, bummer.
I don't know if you brought I think Nurse Honey brought the body with him, but
yeah, the body's with us.
So
it's on ice right now. You know?
I guess it's on ice right now. Either I don't know if you left it. You probably left it inside the.
I forgot he died.
Yeah,
the apparatus, I would think.
You got to figure out how to resurrect him.
Until you figure out how to resurrect him, or he was in the. I mean, or you dragged him with you. But anyways, you don't see the body laying around here.
Yeah, no, he's out. He's outside in the.
He's mostly dead.
Yeah, he's mostly dead.
Mostly dead. Mostly.
Yeah.
Dead, yeah.
You went through his pockets and got all his loose change, if I remember correctly.
All righty then.
He's got that weird black sword and a couple other things.
I'll be borrowing that.
The black sword?
Yeah.
The black short sword? Okay.
Never know when it'll come in handy.
All right. I will note that you have the black short sword.
So we're heading to town?
Yeah.
Across the bridge, I believe.
Well, I mean, of the ways out, you could try crossing the bridge. You could try scaling up the cliff or down the cliff.
I'm heading across the bridge.
Yeah, all right. Across the bridge.
So, it's not going to get any warmer hanging around out here.
All right, so you cross the cliff edge, this weird-looking bridge, floating hundreds of feet in the air. This large island of rock. Down below you, you can see lava and odd crystal structures coming out of the lava.
Is there a railing on the bridge?
Yes.
I am, keeping my hands always on that.
As you cross the bridge, on the other side, there appears to be a
Watch
large...
your step, everybody. No idea how sturdy this bridge is.
Large metal circle, and sitting on top of the large metal circle is what looks like a very, very, very large dog with wings. Looks like more of a lion with wings. And it's covered with pieces of stone and metal and crystal and ice. And as you approach it, its eyes open, and it looks at you. Online.
Online?
I am the Sphinx that guards these unholy edifices.
Sounds like you
I'm
did a crap job.
supposed to ask you riddles, and if you guess them, I let you pass. And if you don't guess them, I guess I'm supposed to kill you or something. I don't remember. It's been a long time. So let's try something different. I'm sure we're all bored of the Sphinx ask you riddles trope. How about you ask me something? And if I can't answer it, one of you gets to cross. And if I can't answer it, I get a prize. That's different. What do you say?
Do we get a choice?
Well,
But that wasn't my question.
You could try and fight me, I guess, or you could go back the way you came. You could do it the last group game and try and sneak around.
It's a little late for that, isn't it?
Were they successful?
Oh no, they like did this thing with a crossbow bolt. It was really cool. They shot a crossbow across, and they tried to climb down below the bridge, and I think they got like only 2 of them fell off, as far as I can remember. Then like the rest of them got in, and then I don't know what happened after that. I lost sight of them. I'm only supposed to guard the bridge. I am not contractually obligated to guard anything else besides the bridge. Screw you, wizard. So if you want to get past me, you have to ask me something, and if I don't know the answer, I'll let the person who asked me the question pass. And if I do know the answer, you have to give me something.
What do I have in my pocket?
Oh,
Somebody always does that one. I hate the eye pocket one. I don't know. String or nothing.
My hand.
You can pass, robot man. So he lifts his wing up and you can crawl under it. He's sitting on a large metal disc. There's some, sparklies underneath him. All right. You, lady with the funny hat.
You can ask the same question. There's no
That's what I was going to say. There's no rules. He didn't say we couldn't ask the same question.
What is the name of my convent's dog?
Monsieur Fluffy.
Rex.
Fine, you can pass. All right. Other lady in the funny hat.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
44.67 miles points per second. Sorry. I've been asked that one way too many times, lady. You got to give me something.
All right. What do you want?
I want your most prized possession or 1 point of your intelligence.
My most prized possession?
What if that is her intelligence?
My most prized possession.
That seems fair.
Okay. Here you go. I give him my flash drive that has my favorite movies on it.
Ooh. Seen it. Never seen it. Is that the sequel?
Yes.
Oh, is that the one where Bella has the baby? Oh, I can't wait to watch this. All right, you can pass.
Okay.
I hate
Although
myself that I know
Jen the
what
Elf's
you're
favorite
talking
movies are not Twilight.
I
Just for
hate myself that I
clarification.
knew what you were talking about.
All right.
Never seen them, swear to God.
Guy with the guns. You, Captain Dude. Ask me something I don't know.
Is it freezing on his end?
Dramatic pause.
Yeah,
Did I break him?
It did a weird flippy thing. There we go. See?
Did we lose Shadow?
I don't know. It's doing something weird.
Sorry, my whole screen just blurted out. I missed everything.
Damn you, computer internet.
Oh, that was
Skynet taking over.
Yeah, Skynet. AIs are here.
The inevitable Roomba yogurt overlords.
Yep.
All right, Captain. What? Ask me something that I don't know.
I did. Do you know the way to San Jose?
Which by train, by car, by plane?
By foot.
By foot. Well, you start in San Diego, and then you then the I-5, and I answered your question. You must therefore give me 1 point of your intelligence or your most prized possession.
I should have asked Dunkirk, but I thought San Jose was funnier.
Because you've been away so long.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Showing our age. I handed my flask.
Ooh. And finally, wannabe spellcaster.
No,
me.
it's only half full of whiskey, but
Glug, 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 glug,
save it
glug.
for
Now
a
it's
special
empty.
occasion.
I'll just ask him to solve pi.
You can't solve pi. It has no ending. It's 3.14.
So then you can't do it.
0.0006966000640 blah blah
So
blah
that
blah.
so you
blah.
can't do it.
I'm gonna say, well, nobody could do it, but I guess that counts. All right.
Yes.
See, we resolved that without anybody shooting anybody. I feel much better. And for being such good sports and playing my game, I'm gonna give you something. Because I hardly ever see any people anymore. But I only have like wizardy smart stuff, so I guess I'll give it to your wizard. Come here, wizard.
Okay.
Well, as you know, I charge people when they can't answer my riddles intelligence. So I've got a few saved intelligence points that you might want to use in an emergency. So he pulls out
work.
He pulls out what looks like a four-sided dice, and there's numbers on the four-sided dice. There's 4 charges. Okay, you spend 1 charge, you get a little bit of knowledge, +1 to your intelligence. You spend 2 of the charges, you get a little bit more in knowledge, +4 to your intelligence. But if you spend all the charges, I've charged people in the past 1,000 years, which is like +20 to your next intelligence roll.
So this is a smart pill. Do I have to eat it?
No. You just press it, and once you spent the 4th point, it's gone. So use it wisely. Hey, I didn't write the module.
Okay.
All right, so he hands you this little 4-sided dice with 4 charges of basically Owl's wisdom.
I will take it.
All right, thanks for playing. If you make it back out, tell me what you saw. I've never made it past there. And if you don't make it out,
When was the last time that someone came to you here? Just before that?
well, not counting the people that tried to sneak by, that was like 2 years ago. The last time people came by, my time, like 8 years, but like your time, like 800 years.
Excuse me.
So
Do you have a name?
the people are
Not that I can tell you.
Oh. Okay.
You may just refer to me as Enhanced Sphinx number 378.
All
If
right.
I tell you my
number
name, that gives you
370.
power over me. Don't you know how this works?
Well, I'm not a witch, so you don't have
Work
nothing to
that
worry
way
about.
for us.
Beady, beady, beady.
Work that way for us.
Do you
Well,
continue?
Hopefully, we'll see you again on the way back. I'd like a rematch to get my flask back. But feel free to have a drink.
Yeah, and speaks number 378. You know, there's a way out if you want to take a flight. There's a big hole in the.
I am contractually obligated to remain at my post until a certain series of events happens. Those events have not happened yet.
Oh, you shouldn't sign contracts like that in the future.
That's what we do, Sphinx. We sign contracts. That's our whole thing.
Can you tell us what those events are?
Nope.
Oh, that sounds like a shit job.
Sleep all I want, free TV. Occasionally get to eat someone. It's not bad. I've had worse.
It's open.
Okay. I thought 4 years in the army was bad. All right.
All right.
All right.
Go full career, they said.
Exactly. Join the Sphinx Army, they said. Meet new people. Learn interesting
We
things.
take a vow of poverty for life.
Occasionally get shot at.
Occasionally.
Once you pass Enhanced Sphinx, there's a whole bunch of ruins to your left and right, and a path that stretches straight ahead. To the left, there's like a bunch of little, like looking almost like pyramids. To the right, pretty much the same thing. Small little pyramid structures. And then directly ahead of you is a large central structure, and then smaller structures around the large central structure.
Are the pyramids actually like diminutive, like small, or just not?
They're about
as big
house
as-
size,
Okay.
as opposed to like gigantic pyramid of Giza size.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, yeah, so that's pretty much what you see.
Hmm.
Pyramids, large central spire.
Well, I guess.
Occasionally a gut of flame comes out of the large central spire.
A gout of flame.
Yes.
Told you, Satan.
Yes, could it be Satan?
I have not met this Satan, so I do not recognize his calling card.
Satin. All right. And your little cartographer gnome is drawing this all down in his little notebook.
Come on, mappy guy.
I'm BB. So you and your two NPCs can go left, right, or forward.
Well, Captain, what do you think?
Always go the right way.
Always go the right way. Okay.
There's no theological, Captain.
As opposed to the wrong way. Never go the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to the right, left, or forward?
Yes. Right.
I'm going right.
Okay. To the right of Enhanced Sphinx, like I said, there are several small house-sized pyramids, then a larger two-story house-sized pyramid, and then the edge of the floating island. You see two small house-sized pyramids, one large two-story house-sized pyramid, and as you get closer, you see two long, thin stone structures, each about the size of a bus. About 4 feet tall, about 10 feet long, brown, chocolate brown structures. And to the other side are the two house-sized pyramids. And then right behind the house-side pyramid is the two-story house-side pyramid.
I guess investigate the long
So-
structures.
Keep an eye out. maybe there's Lilliputians about living in the pyramids.
Perhaps. Though this place seems like no one's been here for some time.
You know, gremlins or
As you get closer to the long chocolate brown structures, you do notice that there are a bunch of human-sized statues around them, sort of like the terracotta men from the Great Wall of China.
Oh. Cool.
do they look Chinese or do they look? How are they dressed?
They do look like, yes, Chinese. Yes, very much so. They're all all the statues are wearing what look like cowled, colorful robes. The colors have faded over time. They all seem to be of the same or similar people. All of them are holding these hooked sticks.
Oh.
Are these statue people? Are they wearing clothes, or is it just the colors on the?
The statues have been carved to look like they're wearing clothes.
Okay, so
Very realistic, just like the terracotta men. They used to be very colorful, but now the color has faded over time. All of them look pretty much the same. There's a few variations of the facial feature, some of them smiling, some of them scowling, but basically all look the same, all in the same position, all holding the same hooked pole arm. So an army of terracotta men sort of scattered around these two pyramid houses.
I'm going to take a moment and then cast my detect spell to try to detect magic on them to see if they are magic or alive.
Bloom. They are not magic. Some of the thingies they are holding is magic, and two of them are alive. Whoops.
Yeah. I'll be like, hey.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, look, and then I
Hey,
go,
look, we're about to get attacked.
Uh-oh.
All right, well, that ruins their surprise initiative, so we'll just go to normal initiative if I can get the computer to work. Now I'm having the computer problems. Damn you, Skynet.
Hot potato that curse around.
Okay, highest one initiative is at 22, Captain Rogers. So they do not get surprised because he yelled at you. So two of the terracotta men are not terracotta men. They're real men. And they are both wearing the same colored robes that the statues are carved to resemble. They both have these sticks with hooks at the end. Their hooks are glowing. What do you do, Captain Rogers?
I pull out my glowing hooks and start swinging.
All right. You have cultists on left or cultists on right. Which cultist do you wish to swing
I'll
at?
go after the cultist on the right, of course.
Okie dokie. Roll to hit.
First one is a 13.
13. Cultist on the right. Your armor class is 15. Nope.
And the next one is a 14.
Cultist on the right. Your armor class is still 15.
Wow, I rolled
All right.
low.
Next up is my cultist. All right. Cultist on the right will swing at Captain Rogers with his hooked pole arm. Blah, blah, blah.
AC 14.
I got a 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. I don't think I hit.
Okay.
All right. Cultist number 2 doesn't have anybody to attack yet because nobody else has moved. So attack Captain Rogers. Nine plus, what's his plus? Oh, he got +4. Wow. 10, 11, 12, 13. Missed you by 1. All right. His stick is glowing.
Okay.
The other is also glowing, but a different color. Cultist number 1 is just glowing, sort of general, normal +1 weapon glow. But cultist number 2 is glowing lightsaber color. All right, so that is you. That is Captain Rogers and my cultist. Next up is David the Wizard. By the way, your detection spell says there's more of them, but they're not close.
I will call that out, and then I'm going to cast the my armor spell
On yourself?
myself. Yes.
Your armor looks like the icy rock around you.
And
Gonna have your dog do anything? I mean, your lion?
he's dead, remember?
Oh, I forgot. I keep track of it. I'm not dead, Dad. I'll be alive in the sequel.
Take a moment, but
Have I killed all the pests? Did I kill Heckle too?
I think
No,
that-
Hyde
wouldn't go-
is alive.
Hyde is not alive. I killed your
No,
port.
no, Hyde is alive. He's
Oh, okay.
here.
It's your turn. Oh, mistress of the potatoes.
I'm actually going to cast Slime Claw.
Okie dokie. You remember
hit
how
me.
this rate works? D20 plus your level plus your wisdom modifier versus the DC, which is 10. So yeah, 11.
So a D20 plus 8.
And remember, Slime Claw is one size bigger now.
Yeah.
Well, you rolled way higher than what you needed. So what do you want Slime Claw to do?
He's gonna go in and attack.
He appears, then freezes solid. So now he looks more like Ice Claw. And he goes scuttling in to, I guess, push one of the monks. Roll his push attack. But he needs like a pair of like boxing gloves.
I don't think he gets any bonuses. So.
He gets your wisdom bonus
He gets my wisdom. Okay, so
plus his hit dice. So now he's gone up one. So now he's +1. So your wisdom bonus +1.
+1. Okay, so 5.
Ooh,
I guess he hit.
nice. All right. I think he's doing a D6 now.
Yes, he does a D6.
D6 plus nothing to monk number 1. Is this monk number 1 or monk number 2? Is this hook polearm monk or lightsaber monk?
Lightsaber monk, and he got
Right.
1.
1? Well, lightsaber
Yeah.
monk only has not a lot, so 1 actually does. These guys aren't tough. There's just a lot of them. All right, 1. Okay, he's like looks down. This sort of weird look comes over his face, like I'm being beaten up by a snow claw. 10,000 years in suspended animation for this. Jeez. All right, next up after Jen and Slime Claw is 44.
I will shoot the one that's, I guess, slightly further away from Captain Rogers.
All right, so that's lightsaber monk.
Yeah. That was the one I was thinking. I'm assuming I can use both my weapons. My laser.
Sure, you haven't moved or done anything weird, so both your weapons are able to be shooting him. You will probably kill him.
Well, I'm constantly doing weird things. But anyway, that's me, not my character. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's shit. Oh, there's the other one. All right. So what's my pluses here? Dex plus level. Right.
For shooting a gun, yes, Dex plus level.
Okay. All right. 4. So 6. So 16 and 12.
16 hits, definitely. 12. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Nope, still armor class 15. So
Okay. Well, that was my more powerful laser weapon. So 2
all right.
plus level.
He's taken 1 from Slime Claw.
15 points of damage.
15?
15.
15
Yeah,
plus 1 is 16. He's got 1 hit point left. He's holding on for dear life. Nurse Honey.
Yes. I cast hold person.
on lightsaber monk or hooked polearm monk?
Which one's looks healthiest?
Hooked polearm monk.
That's the one.
All right. D20 plus your wisdom modifier plus level versus 12.
Okay, 16 plus 5. 21.
All right. The ice starts wrapping around his feet and spirals around his feet the way ice shouldn't. And now he's all encased in the ice of your hold person. All right.
Name of Jesus, stand still.
Round no, 6. Next is the NPCs. Gearbox will take pictures for posterity. I will memorialize this encounter for future investigation where I'll tell you what you did wrong. And Mappy hides behind something. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't know what. Oh dear. Oh, this. Oh, right here. All right. As the tail end of your detect spell finally sputters away there, Dave, you now know that there's a couple more coming to run towards you from the next set of terracotta men. You see two more of the terracotta men in the next group suddenly come alive and start running towards you. So now there's 4 terracotta men.
I will call out. We got more incoming.
All right, back up top with Captain Rogers. He's got hook, staff terracotta man, and lightsaber terracotta man in front of him. And there's 2 more running towards him, doing monkey stuff. One's got a 3-section staff, and one's got a just a sword.
Okay, cool. I hit lightsaber guy for a D6 plus a D8 plus 4.
Well, what'd you roll to hit? He's got an armor class of 15.
I rolled an 18.
Oh, well then, okay. D6 plus a D8 plus 4.
Yep. For a total of 12.
And that was hook polearm guy?
Lightsaber.
Oh, lightsaber guy's dead. He had 1 hit point left.
And then my second attack on polearm is a 26.
Oh, yeah, that definitely hits his armor class of 16. I'm 15.
For a total of 16 points of damage.
Well, he only had 10.
Alrighty.
So you blow a hole through his very surprise. Finally wake up after 10,000 years only to die.
I'm using the glowing scythes.
Okay. The glowing scythes. Yes, I figured as much. The lightning scythes. All right. Bad guy's turn. Lightsaber monk is dead. Hook polearm monk is dead. 3-section staff and sword monk are still alive. 3-section staff monk will come jumping in, doing some crouching tiger, hidden dragon stuff, land in the middle of the group that isn't engaged in melee, and try and attack 2 of you, since, 3-section staff. But he's at disadvantage because he's trying to attack 2. All right, to the left of him, he will attempt to attack spellcaster in the funny hat, i.e. Nurse Honey. He rolled a 1. I don't think he can roll lower than that, even with disadvantage. And to the right, 13 or 4. 4 plus 2. Jen, is your armor class 6?
No.
All right. 3-section staff guy lands in the middle of you, the 2 of you, but can't seem to hit 2 unarmed women with his cool-looking martial arts weapon. Sword monk comes sliding in on the ice, all crouching tiger, hidden dagger, jumps on 3-section staff monk's shoulders, lands and swings at David. No disadvantage on this one. Ooh, 18.
That'll get me.
Plus 1 is what he plus 1? Yeah, sword monk is yes, plus 1. 19
Use
points.
Your box cutter, David.
All right, slashiness. Why aren't you working?
Hey, David, why don't you grab that glowy lightsaber looking thing? Looks
All
right
right,
up your alley.
If I live.
8 points of slashing damage, and then I need you to make a DC 11 Dex check. So D20 plus Dex modifier 11 or better.
Can I? Is it any kind of athletics can I add or no?
No, it's just
Okay.
a flat Dex save.
19.
Okay, then you are not tripped. He does some weird thing where he swings at your legs and slashes your leg, and then you look like you're about to stumble from his weird martial arts stuff, but then you pull yourself out of it at the last second. That was actually it's your turn. So you've got sword monk right in front of you and 3-section staff monk about 2 feet to your right.
They're probably too close for any of my AoE things, so
I mean, if you're not worried about your friends, then no, they're not.
I'm going to blast the guy that just tried to take a swing at me with the magic missile.
Okay, so that's what level are you now? 4?
Yes.
All right, 4d4 to the chest. Sword monk has, he's slightly tough. He's got 15 hit points.
Total of 10.
All right, he's hurt, but not dead. He's had better days. Jen and Slimeclaw.
Okay. The one that Slimeclaw was on, he died?
Yes, they're both dead.
Okay. So he'll just move to the
Hook
next
staff
nearest
and
one.
lightsaber dead. Okay, is Slimeclaw want to attack 3-section staff or a sword?
3-section staff, since he tried to attack me.
3-section staff.
Yeah.
All right, Slimeclaw, roll to hit Tongue Twister. He is active, so his armor class is actually higher.
So probably
Yep.
missed 14.
14 versus his armor class. No, you got him right on the nose.
Okay.
It's Sword Boy that has the high AC.
Damage is it plus
D6
Straight
plus
D6.
nothing.
6.
3.
5.
5 points of scratching damage to 3-section staff boy. All right, next up is work, please. 44. Unless, well, actually, you can do something now that you've already given 44 Slimeclaw's instructions, so you can do something separate if you want.
I guess there's one within melee range of me, right? Because he jumped in.
3-section staff guy, yeah.
Yeah. I guess I have a knife, so I guess I'll just try to attack him with a knife.
All right. 3-section staff is armor class 14.
Okay, let's see.
So it's a strength check for you.
A strength?
Yeah, for stabbing with a knife.
Okay.
Yeah, D20 plus strength modifier.
Okay.
He's got an armor class of 14.
13. Barely missed.
Missed him by 1.
Oh, man.
You want to use that birthday 20?
No. All right. I'm saving it.
Spend it on something pointless. 44. Time to shoot people.
Okay. Let's see. Which one? I guess.
Sword guy is slightly closer to you.
Okay.
There are, and then the last 2 are just waking up.
Okay.
So you could shoot the last 2, so they don't overreach you, or you could shoot sword guy or 3-section staff guy.
Well, I'll shoot the sword guy.
All right. Sword guy,
Both
armor
weapons.
class. Both weapons?
Both weapons at the sword guy. Okay,
All right.
so-
Well, thank God he's the tough one.
Well, he's taking it for sure because I rolled a 14 plus.
Okay, that's a hit.
I got 2. So 20. It's a modified 20. The other
All right, that's a
12.
hit.
Yeah. So that was as a primary weapon.
Definitely a hit.
No, that's the arm. Yeah, I'm just sorry. in a while, and where's my thing for my laser weapon? Oh, wow, die 8. Okay, I had to make sure here. Die 8. Takes 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Solid hit.
Solid hit. Still standing.
Oh yeah.
He's got 9 more to go.
Yeah, it's all right.
Second shot, please.
No, I rolled them both. I missed with the other one.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear that. Sorry, didn't hear that. Okay, Nurse Honey.
Yes. I cast Silencing Golem.
Blah, 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 blah. All right, D20 plus wisdom modifier plus level 12 or higher.
18 plus 5.
All right, both constructs are in the game now. What do you want Silencing Golem to do?
Go after the guy that's nearest.
So it silently slides across the ice like a weeping angel. All right, roll to hit. D20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Let's see. That's a 9 plus 1. That's a 10.
Nope. You missed 3-section staff monk. And now it's the robot and Mappy who's hiding. Oh, there's more coming. Oh. To your right. Oh, 2 more. All right, back up top with Captain Rogers. You have sword guy, 3-section staff guy, 2 more guys running towards you. One of them has a sword. One of them has a flying guillotine.
Oh, lovely. Sword guy gets maybe hit with a 24. I think that'll.
That hits sword guy, and he was the tough one.
For 8 points of damage. That was a crappy roll.
Got 1 hit point left.
And I guess I'll finish him off with the next one. Hold on a second. $15 hit him?
15 hits him, yes.
Okay, I think.
When you kill him, I mean, you don't even have to roll damage. He's only got 1 hit point left. So
that's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
His mouth not working.
All right, 2 left. Flying guillotine.
What the hell is a flying guillotine?
You don't know what the flying
Kung
guillotine
Fu
is?
Theater.
Kung Fu Theater,
bro.
master of the flying guillotine. So he throws this weird-looking thing that's on a string. He goes zoom over all your heads and then just comes flying back at him. He misses. Sword guy comes sliding in and he goes, ridiculously huge anime sword! And he has this like just gigantic 2-handed sword that doesn't look like he should be able to lift. But he's a monk, so he can.
Right.
14, 15. What
That
is ridiculously?
Feng Shui. Feng Shui is working.
Armor class 17 on 44.
Pretty sure you hit me because I'm not powered up or anything.
All right. Ridiculously huge anime sword.
Yeah.
Ooh, 10 plus
Ouch.
7. 17 points of ridiculously huge anime sword damage.
Ouch. Ouch.
Wow. Yeah, that's a bummer. Well,
All right. That was flying guillotine and ridiculously huge anime sword. Next up is David the Wizard.
Wizard of the Orange
Oh,
Home Depot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let loose with again magic missiles to the guy.
Which
to the
one?
sword guy.
Sword
guy.
guy.
Sword
Section staff, sword guy.
Sword.
And
again, total 10.
10 on ridiculously anime side sword or the normal sword guy?
The normal sword guy. The normal sword guy was the one attacking me, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Well, then he's dead.
On him.
All right, 3-section staff guy.
Sigh of relief.
Attack on Jen with disadvantage. Ooh, and that was a 22. Armor class 12, Jen.
Nope.
All right, attack on Honey with disadvantage. 14 or armor class 9, Honey.
My armored class I have down here is 16.
Okay, well then
Nice.
he missed. Sword guy is dead, so he can't go. Flying Guillotine and Ridiculous Anime Sword guy have gone. Next up is Slime Claw and Jen.
A Slime Claw will go again to try to
Why
hit
do I have it
the
as 16?
same guy.
Let's see.
3-section staff guy, still alive, barely.
What is it?
21 to hit hits.
Definitely hits.
His damage is 4.
3-section staff guy is now no longer with us.
Yay! And then I was going to attack him, but since he's dead, I won't.
You can attack ridiculously huge anime sword guy.
Is he
Does-
in melee,
melee?
with me? Okay, then I
Or
will.
you could throw a ranged attack potato at Flying Guillotine.
Oh man. That sword guy looks scary, so I'll try to attack him.
All right. With a sword, with your potato, with what?
I guess I could do a magic potato.
Okay. D20 plus wisdom modifier plus level. This is 13 or higher.
17.
Ooh. All right. Roll the hit. 3 potatoes appear and floating around you. Roll the hit.
I am.
Thank you. Ouch. 15 plus stuff is more than enough to hit him. Do potato damage to him.
I think potatoes were D6, right?
Sure.
Can't remember. Well, 1.
1 is a 1 is a 1.
That's
All
right.
44. 2 left. 1 close, 1 far away.
What's the one that's closest? Which one is it?
That's the one with the ridiculously huge sword.
Oh, okay. So I'll shoot at it twice.
All right.
I was trying to put it down. Get my rolls in the right order
I
here.
just looked it up. It says for the potato damage, it's D6 plus my spellcasting mod.
Okay.
So it would be a +4, so 5.
5 points of damage to ridiculously huge sword guy. All right. 5 points plus whatever.
So, I got 14 and a 19.
14 misses, ridiculously huge anime sword. 19 hits.
Okay. So this is straight die 8. 3 points of damage.
Ridiculously huge anime sword guy is still kicking.
Yeah.
Nurse Honey.
Impetuum with Silentium Statue.
Okay.
Send the golem after him.
All right. Roll to hit Gollum. D20 plus wisdom modifier.
Okay. Wait. I am still not good with this computer thing.
Nobody is.
Um,
Rolled. God, computers.
9 plus 5, so that is 14.
14 on ridiculously huge anime sword boy. That's a miss by 1.
Oh,
I'm trying.
All right. Robot takes another picture. Mappy is still hiding. Captain Rogers.
Ridiculously large anime sword guy. My brain is 12. That's a miss. I'll do it again. 17. That ought to do it.
That's a hit.
For a total of 11 points.
Oh, yeah. He's dead.
Not freaking time.
All right. That just leaves Master of the Flying Guillotine, who gets 2 attacks this round. 1 attack on Captain Rogers. What is the plus on the Flying Guillotine? Armor class 17.
No, it's 14.
Okay. 11 points of slashing damage, and please make a dex save.
Ow.
D20 plus dex modifier.
All right. Oop. Hold on. It's not a disadvantage.
Nope, normal.
Yeah, no, for some reason I get disadvantage instead of normal. 21.
All right, you're fine. Second
Just on
attack.
the head, it's still where it belongs, right?
Yeah, your head's still where it belongs. He only does the head on the 19 or 20. All right, and on Shadow, you get the second one. Oh, that's a miss.
Thank God.
Shave and a haircut.
Yeah, another 11 points and I'm going down.
Okay, that's Master of the Flying Guillotine. We have David next.
What is around? Is this guy pretty off on his own?
Yeah, he's
he's
within 51 feet, but he's jumping around doing monk stuff. Jumps, throws the thing.
Right. I'll
jumps.
cast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast the ice knife because it does do AoE a little bit.
All right. So that's a roll to hit, correct?
Attack. Yeah, range spell attack.
Roll to hit against a monk.
So I guess I roll at my level. So
you can do it. He's got a 6. You can hit 16.
I rolled a 2, so no, I didn't. No.
How close does he have to be affected by the area effect?
5 feet.
Oh yeah, then no. Sorry. Maybe if you'd roll a little higher. But a 2, you just added ice to more ice. You don't even know where your ice is. There's just ice on ice on ice.
Baby. Oh.
Baby, yes. All right. Slime Claw and Jen.
Okay, well, Slime Claw is definitely going to attack that guy.
He's so far away and he's really fast. I'm just a little hand.
Yeah, but he can go over there. Run over there.
All right, he scuttles over, like, thing.
I was just thinking the same thing.
All right, Slime Claw. Wow. Okay, Slime Claw hits armor class 16. Somehow. He hits the monk. All right, do your D6 to Master of the Flying Guillotine.
2.
2 points. All right.
And I will
Plus your
throw
level,
a
plus your-
potato.
All right, roll the hit.
Oh,
Armor class.
plus 8 is 21.
That's a hit. Splat.
D6 plus 5, so 10.
10.
Or plus 4,
Okay.
sorry. D6 plus 4, 9, sorry.
All right. 9 plus 1 is 10 points. He's hurt, but still standing.
That's it for me.
All right.
All potatoed out.
Next up
Luck
is
of the Irish.
44.
Okay, so it's just the one that's left?
Just one
Right.
that's left.
Okay, I fire.
All right. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Okay, 24 and a 14.
24 hits, 14 misses.
Okay, that's only a die 8 then. That's a better weapon. 6 points of damage.
All right, so take 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Still standing.
Yeah, so he's probably looking pretty sad.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely looking sad. Nurse Honey.
I attack with my little golem guy.
All right, roll the hit.
Okay.
Hmm.
13 plus 5 is an 18.
All right, do your damage.
I forget what he did. Got a D6 on him. Well, 1d6.
Yep,
Is that right? Hit a 1.
that's all he had left.
Yay!
Boom, and he falls to the snow. He bows to the superior and then dies. So you kill those.
Why don't they ever just convert?
You converted at least one guy. So somewhere there was a guy running around preaching, so you converted at least one cultist way back when. So all it takes is one, and then he'll convert somebody.
Cultists?
Yeah, way back. She converted a cultist.
Yeah, I've converted.
Oh, I thought you meant I thought
There's
I
a
thought you meant,
goblin.
I thought he was now a cultist.
Actually, she converted two, I think. There's a goblin and another dude.
Yeah.
There's a goblin running around who's preaching Jesus, and an evil cultist who's now preaching
There'll
Jesus.
be a goblin church of Christ.
The goblin church.
First goblin.
It might be a very weird church, but they're definitely practicing Christianity as they understood it. So I give you a cookie. Yes. And then I put the cookie in your mouth. Yes. And then what? That's it. I eat the cookie. This is a great religion.
And then there's wine.
And then there's wine. And then we pray to a dead guy. We were already praying to a dead guy. Different dead guy. Yes, so she's converted at least two. Okay, that fight is over. You have a bunch of dead monks around you.
Now, why
A
would
bunch of ridiculous kung fu theater weapons.
With a bunch of kung fu theater weapons. You've got the same thing you saw before, the two large brown bus-sized things, the two pyramid-shaped houses, and the larger pyramid-shaped houses. You think they were probably protecting either the pyramid-shaped houses or these brown things.
Well, I'm going to investigate the brown things.
All right, it's about the size of a bus, so that's what, 20, 30 feet? It's about
30,
4
40
feet high. And it's just sort of like one giant chocolate brown brick.
I'm gonna walk around these things.
There's no
looking for
writing on them or
any
anything?
entrance.
Maybe now that you are closely inspecting it, there does seem to be a seam. It does look like these can be opened.
Okay.
Let us open them.
David, why don't you gather up those weapons in case any of them come in handy, especially that glowy thing. That looks right up your alley.
No. Beady, beady, beady. No, carrying heavy things is my job. Beady, 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 beady. Scoop, 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 scoop.
David, Mike,
Maybe
you're
we can-
muted
maybe we can
again.
use some of these
It's a
pole arms
lightsaber, David.
to push
Let me
the-
tend to your wounds, sir. Dee, 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 dee. I think David
Oh, that
got
would be
hit. And
wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah,
I got
who's
hit.
injured? Who's injured?
who's injured? David, 44, took 17. Is that
Really?
Captain
I took
Rogers,
11.
right? Yeah.
Who needs healing? All right, so we got.
How did
healing.
44 take so many?
With
What?
ridiculously huge anime sword.
Really?
Plus 7 damage.
Yeah, I took
Holy
one hit
smokes!
from that sword, but that's okay. I'm still okay.
Yeah. Robot to robot, gear shift will repair the damage
Can
done
we
to
fade to
44,
black for that?
and you are
Can
repaired.
we fade to black for the robot on robot action?
Oh,
His chest
Look
opens
at all
up and
the
some
flashing
tools come
lights.
out, and a little arc welder. You are fine. Repairs are complete. And he goes
No,
over
but
to
there might be kids watching.
he goes over to David, and another little thing opens on his chest, and he has a little bottle with a spoon, and he goes, "Take your medicine, sir."
Okay.
You're healed, 4 points of damage. It tastes really awful. Healing complete.
it's good for you.
Kinda.
Who is opening the sealed caskets?
I'm trying to figure out how to open them right now.
Yeah, let's finish up the healing first.
Is anybody else damaged?
Yeah, I'm down 11.
You down
well, that's-
11?
He's spent all his healing.
All right,
so
I'll take care of
till he takes a
the
short rest.
captain. So I come over there and I'm going to do cure wounds.
All right, that's your 4th level, so 48.
What about
44?
44?
So cure wounds is 1d4.
Okay. Oh, the cheap version. All right.
Yeah. Plus I get 1d6 on all healing spells. So
All right.
So I'll be rolling two dice here. So,
D4 and D6, please.
Yep. And here we go. So that was a 3, not spectacular. And I guess I'll do something else.
Do you roll a D4 and a D6 and only got 3? Ouch.
Yeah, yeah.
So he gets for not
yeah.
accepting Jesus as a savior.
Yeah, yeah. I see. I'll pray some more here. Hold on.
Looking a bit impotent there.
Yeah. Well, no, I've got other stuff. It's just there's no point in hitting them with something too heavy.
Yeah, I'm only down 8.
Yeah, you're only. Well, how many you got left?
21.
21. Yeah, we got to get you up. Okay.
Yeah, I'm only down 8 though. My permanent hit point total has been decreased because of the plague. So
okay.
whatever you just did, that should do it. If you can do that again.
I'm going to cast Walk It Off on you.
To walk it off.
Yeah. It's another. Hold on. Clear this thing out. No, that's the wrong thing. Stop it. Okay. That's another D4. That's a 3.
Okay, I'm down 5. That
You're getting there.
So
He needs
if you
them all
get hurt
back
some
to-
more, I'll do something bigger on you.
yeah. Don't waste it now. Let's
Yeah.
move on. I can, as the spell said, walk it off.
Okay, what you gonna do?
Okay.
Start
Well,
trying to open this brown container.
Ooh,
All right.
take a look at the technology and possibly figure it out. If
There's nothing. There's nothing technological about it. It's a huge
okay.
stone brick with a
Sarcophagus?
almost like a sarcophagus. Yes.
Yeah. Well, okay. So
Something's
it
20 feet
requires
long.
Lifting the lid, I guess.
Okay. Make a strength check.
yeah. So I'll get on there and
probably-
push.
Probably. Well, we could try pushing it or lifting it, Captain
We
Rogers.
got pole arms. It's levers.
What do you think, Captain Rogers? We lift it together.
Let's just try it the
or-
old-fashioned way. Let's see how heavy it is. It might not be that heavy.
My old-fashioned way is shooting it. I don't think that'll work. Robot humor.
Yeah, if everybody gets around and grabs one end and
Yeah.
just
Just
try to
shove it
lift it
off
up.
one side.
Yeah.
Well, someone should keep an eye out as we open this item. That perhaps there is something dangerous within that will immediately strike.
I mean, I'll keep an eye out. My strength is a -2, helping.
Oh
so
yeah,
That's fine.
yeah. That's what I was thinking. It was just at least the two of us that are strong, relatively speaking. I don't know if anybody else is that strong.
I could send the silencing golem to help, I guess. Can you push?
Yeah, he's still around for 2 more rounds, and Slime Claw's still around
put
for a
him
round.
over there to push.
yeah, slime claw can help too.
All right,
Oh my
Slime Claw,
God.
roll. So Slime Claw's pushing. Slime Claw and Golem are pushing. That's it.
Yes.
Nobody else, or everybody.
I've
Who
got,
is
a
not
19
pushing?
I've got a 19 strength, so I'm definitely
I'm going to
helping.
hang
Yeah.
back in case people need healing after we push it open.
Who
I'm
is
going-
not pushing?
I'm not.
I'm
right.
not.
Probably
David?
me. I'm probably going through weapons, sorting this stuff out.
All right, I'll tell you. You've got the starting from weirdest to thing that's most recognizable. You've got flying guillotine. You've got ridiculously huge anime sword. You've got 3-section staff. You've got Tai Chi sword. You've got hooked staff and energy hook staff.
Okay.
The one that looked like a lightsaber. So, all right, whoever is rolling the strength check to lift the thing, roll your strength check.
Okay, that'll be me since I've got the highest strength. As soon as my
And they're all helping, so you get the aid bonus or the help bonus.
so what I need to roll? What die?
The strength. D20 plus strength
Oh, okay.
modifier. Plus health bonus.
Do we make one? Do we just do one roll?
One roll, and you're all helping him,
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. That's what it's
which lowers the DC.
I rolled a 9. I don't think that did move.
Yeah, nope. Even with all the help.
Isn't
Put
that
your backs into it. Put your
is
backs
that
into it.
the robot, the helper bot? Is he helping?
He is helping you catalog the finds.
I was like, hey, you said you were super strong, right?
I am super strong. I am designed to carry and lift heavy objects and provide healing and minor repairs.
There's a heavy object.
Beady, 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 beady. All right. If you want to roll again without now adding his bonus.
D20 plus strength. D20. Excuse me. God, I can't talk today.
Blah, 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 blah.
Plus strength
D20 plus
bonus.
strength mod plus aid plus bonus from Gearbox.
Plus,
So what's
plus
that? What-
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's lowering the DC.
Oh,
Whatever
okay.
the golem, whatever the golems added to it.
Yeah, I'm all adding it in. It's just every one of you is lowering the DC.
Okay, so
Right.
total of 13 this time.
That's enough.
Okay.
There we go.
With one more heave, with the added strength of Gearbox and Flesh Slime Claw just before it fades away, and Silent Golem just before it fades away, and Captain Rogers, and 44. You open it up, and all that's inside it are about 22 dead bodies and a swarm of bees. I get one swing at each of you with my bees.
Wow.
22 dead people?
I don't know what a fumble for a bee looks like, but a bee just fumbled on 44. I regret nothing. Don't think I hit Captain Rogers. Gearbox. Don't hit Gearbox. David, what's your armor class?
15 with the
15. All right, you got hit.
Ow.
Honey, what's your armor? Nope, your armor class is 16. Missed you.
Well, wait. I think I read that wrong because when I was looking at my sheet here, I think it's normally 12.
Oh, that you might have got a +4 from something.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
well, I
yeah.
missed you anyways. And Jen, what's your armor class?
13.
All right, got you. And Crow, what's your armor class? The Heckle's armor
Mine
class?
is his is 16.
Missed you. And Mappy, missed you. All right, I got 2 people. I got Nurse Honey, and who else did I get? David. right.
No, you got me too, I think.
Oh, it's you and David? You got the married couple. Oh, well, married couple dies together. All right, you each take a point of damage and must make a poison save.
Poison save is con, right?
D20 plus Constitution modifier, plus if you have stuff versus poison.
So total of 19.
You're fine. And you're fine. All right, so the swarm of bee comes out of the giant sarcophagus. There's about 22 dead bodies stuffed in there. And they just, and you all just get stung like hundreds of times, but only, it only really bothers 2 of you. And even then, it's not really much more than a inconvenience. And that's what appears to be in this sarcophagus is 22 dead bodies.
Guarding dead bodies and bees.
No, it looks like some bees just had a wasp nest in there or something.
Oh, we just disturbed it.
And you just disturbed it. But no, they're just they look a lot like the dudes you were just fighting, but not without the robes.
Yeah, because they rotted. Right?
What?
Are they like skeletons or?
Yeah, they're not mummified or anything. It's just a mass grave.
Right, but they've been dead for a long time.
Yes.
Okay.
They were
Otherwise,
not-
they're smelly, and we're going to put the lid back on.
Should we put Should we put these ones in there with them?
I don't see why not.
I
Yeah.
mean,
That way nobody knows we what we did, and they were asking for it.
Good idea. Let's put the dead bodies
The
in with
ones
the
we
dead
did-
bodies.
Okay.
No, but the ones that was destroyed were actual statuary, right?
No, they were monks pretending to be statues.
Oh,
The old
okay.
Scooby-Doo trick.
Yeah, sneaky.
Scooby Who. Scooby Who.
Yes.
I did not know that Scooby.
Scooby Who.
Can't help myself.
Silly. Let's place the. Well, of course, we're gonna check their pockets for pogs.
Other than their weapons and
That's
their robes, they don't have anything.
Okay.
They spent all their pogs on their funky weapons.
Yeah, they spent all their pogs on their fucking monks. Vow of poverty.
Well, that seems the tradition that I've learned about in this. Rummaged bodies for coin.
Yes. So that is what is in the first giant piece of chocolate brown's rock. Do you wish to open the second one?
Survey says.
I don't see why not. I mean,
We got stung by bees once. What are the chances?
Yeah.
right, exactly, literally, exactly.
Okay, same thing. Who's opening it?
Well, let's see. Silencing Golem's gone now.
Yep, Silencing Golem
But
and Flame Claw are both gone.
I think 44 and Rogers and Gearbox. could
Gearbox?
do it.
All right, then
I'm
same.
going to be over here.
Hiding behind the rocks with Mappy.
Make sure there's no beehives.
This rock's fine, sir. Come head here.
I wonder.
I highly recommend it.
I wonder if you can sell cadaver honey. Honey. That would there be a market for that?
How about a 20? Will that do it?
Oh, definitely. All right, what's in this one? This one has 5 dead bodies in it, but these don't look like adventurers. I mean, these don't look like monks. They look like adventurers because they're just like wearing a whole hodgepodge of different things.
So now we know where they went.
Or maybe these are the guys that snuck by.
The Sphinx.
Sphinx?
What did you?
You can go ask him.
We should go look at their gear then. They probably got some good stuff.
They do have some good stuff.
Let's get their gear because we fell through a hole and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you have all your gear. You just don't have any like food and stuff like that. But you do have the various NPCs who are setting up the Starbucks.
Well,
Yeah.
we do have food. We just killed them.
All right. So you've got 5 dead bodies. One obviously has a crossbow.
I saw that card.
So that pretty much figures the guys who tried to sneak in somehow ended up in this mass grave. They're just, they're kind of dressed like you guys, just hodgepodge of clothing and stuff like that. One's got a pointy hat. One's got a symbol on their chest that kind of looks like a holy symbol. And 2 of them are wearing chainmail and got thingies, and then one's wearing leather and has a crossbow.
All right. Well, who wants the crossbow?
I'm already carrying a bow and a sidearm.
Yeah.
Someone else thinks they can make use of it. Awesome.
I have guns and a shield and weapons. I am fine.
Yeah, Jan or Nurse Honey, if you can operate one, have at.
Well, we pull the crossbow off. I guess look at the holy symbols and check them for any books or.
All right, roll
documents.
roll percentile.
Okay. Start checking them for documents. All right. I rolled a 28.
28. Amongst his normal clericy stuff, he has a holy symbol. He's got a little bag with, various components for spell casting. He's got, typical low-level adventurer stuff. The most interesting thing he has is hanging from his belt is a metal rod about 2 feet long.
So Hyde can cast detect magic at will. So I'm going to ask him if he will cast that on.
Squawk. Bwong. He is detecting magic.
All right. Which on what?
Right now on the rod that's on the clericy guy.
Okay.
Well, we take all that stuff off of him, and then let's see. Then so there's the pointy-hatted guy.
Pointy-hatted guy has a bag filled with weird things like bat guano, a rolled up piece of paper.
So he's a hoarder.
Scroll that looks like a scroll. I'm going to have Hyde look at all of the 5 bodies to see if there's any other magic stuff.
This looks like that demon stuff David likes, man.
What? Pointy hat has 3 magic items. Dead cleric has 1 magic item. Chainmail has 2 magic items. Other chainmail has 2 magic items. Leather armor has 2 magic items, one of which is the crossbow.
All right, so crossbow is magic. Okay. Yep, we take all the magic items off.
Yep.
Of them.
Yep.
Hold on, my phone's ringing.
Forgiven.
Hello?
Take all their magic items and pogs.
You can just leave it at the door. It's fine. I'm home. All right, I'll be there in a sec.
All right, so make a quick look at his notes.
Yeah. Do you want
That would
a
be a
pointed
neat
hat,
trick.
David? Do you need a pointed hat? Do you have a pointed hat?
No, I don't. That'd be kind of cool, I guess.
Okay, yeah. David gets.
It's not a dunce hat, right? It's not a dunce hat. I already had that one. Don't want that.
Yeah. You need your pointed hat.
Everybody
Yeah,
gets
that's your homework assignment for the next 2
Sorry
weeks.
about that. You know, they get lost in this complex I live in. So
we wouldn't know, but anyway.
that's what you claim. But Jen says you're here.
Yeah.
All right.
Ghost.
All right. So you got a collection of stuff off of the
Yes.
dead bodies.
Yeah. And David has a new pointed hat.
All right. And David now has a pointy hat.
Yeah. Yep.
He is now officially a wizard.
Is it which style hat with the brim, or is it like pointy like the Mickey Mouse one?
Well, you're not a girl, so you only get pointy hat.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Only girls
but
get
David,
the
you
What?
are. But
Gandalf
you are,
has one.
You are the wizard of the orange Home Depot.
Yeah.
The orange wizard.
Does the hat
Yeah.
match?
No, it's blue with stars on it. Typical low-level wizard hat.
Oh.
Did a presto is your magic word? It's depot.
Yep.
The presses died, so you can have a hat. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm glad it's not orange because that just look like a safety cone.
Anyway, so I take the mystery holy symbol,
what I was thinking.
for future research on these pagans. And I got the bag of spill compounds. I got the metal rod.
You've got a metal
All the
rod from the
magic.
cleric. You've got
Yeah.
a rolled up piece of paper from the wizard.
Mhm.
You've got the wizard's bag, which is magical. And then roll percentile, please, for the wizard.
Okay, so percentile. Whoops. Oh no, it disconnected me. Hold on. Why did it do that? Okay.
Skynet. It's
Okay. All right, here we go.
Not on our
85.
the wizard has a metal bracelet around his right arm that is registering as magic. Fighter number 1 had 1. Roll percentile.
Okay. He is 40.
40. He has a top, like a metal top. Just a little spinny top, but it's radiating magic.
For some reason, I thought it was a shirt.
Fighter number 2 has 2 magic items. One is his sword, and the other is roll percentile.
93.
The other is he's got a big rolled up piece of paper, like a 2 foot long roll up piece of paper.
Poster presentation.
Yeah, like a poster
Map,
presentation.
maybe.
And the leather armor has the magic crossbow and one other. Roll percentile.
Okay. 54.
He has a mirror,
He has a magic mirror.
a small hand mirror
Huh?
that seems to be radiating magic.
Okie dokie. Well, I definitely I have the crossbow. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I figured. Oh, maybe. Well, no, Mappy. Huh. We should give Mappy.
I'm sorry, I am not. Mappy or the gnome? I mean the gearbox or the gnome? His name apparently is Mappy.
we need a name, so map guy.
Yes, I've mapped everything.
Okay. Shouldn't we give him
Both
you know
the
how to use
pieces
a
of paper.
crossbow, map guy?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, no. You point and pull the trigger. I'm a cartographer. I have no military training. Oh, dear me.
Well, you'll learn.
Oh, okay. You hand him this crossbow that's like his size. Okay.
I will show you how to load it. And
The gnome cartographer has a
give him a
crossbow.
quick lesson.
Well,
I give a
we got to
quick
give him
lesson on how
something
to
to
use it.
defend himself.
I give him a quick lesson on
Let's
how
just
to
hope he
use the
doesn't shoot
crossbow.
one of us in the back.
Yes.
Well, I mean, what do you guys want? You can
Sure
give him
you've
something
got a
else.
clear shot.
Someone got a pointy stick or something?
Mhm. All right. So that's what you found on the dead bodies. Then you have the 2 pyramids and the larger pyramid. Unless you want to
Also
spend some
check
time.
those, begin checking them for any, openings. They could be a
Yeah, I was
stairway
gonna
down.
check out the pyramids. Yeah.
Unless you want to spend time to figure out what the magic items do, or where are you going to go? Go to one of the houses? What?
We can figure out what the magic items do during a rest period.
Yeah.
All right. There are 2 house-sized pyramids and 1 larger pyramid.
The smaller ones first, I guess.
Yeah.
I was going to say go big, but okay.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
Go big or go home.
Well, then we've got nothing to move up to. We hit the small ones, and then we finish off with the big one. Kind of like fireworks.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay, so just the closest of the 2.
Yes, sir.
This appears to be a pyramid about the size of a small house, except instead of a door, it's got a gated shut opening. So it's possibly a prison.
Mm.
I don't think we should open that one. Just staying.
Well, we could cast light into it and see what we see. It's got a gate.
See if it's magic with your crow.
Right. The magic prison.
I'll ask Hyde to cast detect magic.
On the door?
Yeah.
The door is not magic. It's just a locked prison door.
Well, that's good. I mean, then it probably isn't holding something magical.
Did you say it was more like a gate?
Yeah, like a gate.
Okay. Like bars where you can look through,
Yeah,
or
like a prison. Yeah.
okay, I will go up to it, but staying back away from arm's reach. So 4 feet. So, and I'll call into it. It's like, hey, is anybody home?
No answer.
Does it echo like it's hollow?
No, I mean it's the size of a house, a small house, so a little echo.
I don't know. It's magic, or maybe.
No, there's no magic.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
This one's not magic. Yeah, it's just a normal sealed shut door and a house-sized pyramid.
Can we see into it, or is it dark?
It's dark-ish.
Is the
If you
door locked?
shine a light in there, you've probably seen it.
Yeah, let's shine a light.
Is
Okay.
the door locked?
I do have a flashlight.
Yes, it's locked. It's a prison.
Well,
Confirmed.
All that is in this one appears to be a stone table, and on top of the stone table is a metal device. It's about 3 feet tall, sort of shaped like a bullet.
Like a military round? For
Yeah, like a 3 feet tall, about 2 feet wide, metal cylinder tapered at the top, riveted shut. That is all that is in this.
Can I identify this by looking at it? Do I think it's an explosive of some type?
That is probably the closest thing you could think of. It's a large shell from a large gun, though why somebody would lock it up in jail. It does look a lot like a large shell from a large gun.
Yeah, and it maybe it's either stored here, and of course whoever stored it's long gone, or it's possibly dangerous. I explained to the captain, I believe that is a explosive round for a weapon.
Okay. Maybe we should leave it alone unless we find a use for it later.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's check out the other smaller pyramid and see what's in it.
Yes, I agree. It could be trouble.
All right, same thing. This is a prison also. Metal gate, pyramid.
Metal gate.
Shine a light inside and let's have a gander. What might be in there?
This appears more like you would expect a prison to look like. There's a cot, a little table, a couple buckets, and it looks like there's somebody in the middle in a lotus position. He's wearing a hooded robe that looks very tattered, very thin fellow. There's scratches and diagrams all over the walls in weird languages.
Hello. Hello. Who are they?
Hello there. The hooded figure looks up. You can't see its face. He goes, and he speaks in a language none of you understand, but hearing him talk, it feels weird. Like there's something about his language that he's speaking is wrong. And he sees if you respond.
I don't understand the language at all.
He nods and he whispers something, and some of the writing on the walls glow for a second, and then it fades away, and you hear this, "Do you stand me now? Speak I do."
Who are you?
Yes.
Who are you?
I am known languagers Tidings Dark.
Tidings,
Dark
dark.
tidings.
Dark tidings.
Name, yes.
That sounds ominous. So why are you locked up? Tidings dark.
I defied master, did I?
Who is master?
Found glory. Punished.
Okay.
Come closer. Show your face.
Face you see not.
Well, I guess we can sit in the cell for a while longer then. apparently it's
Yeah,
changed
yeah.
their-
We'll be back.
See ya.
Yeah, I
See
think
ya.
he's here for a good reason.
We'll be back.
Back we will be. Tell him that.
Wait, I shall. Happy with the glory presence in heart.
The glory present in heart, huh? Okay. I don't know, guys. He sounds kind of dangerous.
Like Yoda.
potentially.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Sounds like Yoda.
Yeah. Sounds
Guys.
like Yoda.
I want plain yogurt.
Your food, I have not any. Tidings Dark only has simple prison food. No yogurt.
No yogurt.
Who feeds you here?
And then the glowing words fade, and now you can't understand what he's saying anymore.
Huh.
He didn't show his face, right? I thought he was going to.
No, he hasn't moved.
No.
He's still in the lotus position.
Mm.
Well, let's not let anybody out until we.
Yeah,
know
let's
what's
not
going
let
on.
anybody. Let's not unlock any of these things until we have scoped out the bigger thing and have
Yeah.
more intelligence. Hopefully,
This being could be exceedingly dangerous to us. We don't know.
yeah.
Since he will not show his face.
It has me concerned.
Yeah, I'm very suspicious.
But didn't he
Right.
say he had glory in his heart? I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
can say all
Yeah,
kinds
he's-
What
of-
does that mean? What does that mean? Glory. It's like the
It
word
says
great.
he was locked up because he well, you heard what you heard.
yeah.
He
So
defied the master and had found glory. So what does that mean?
You can always come back.
Yep.
He's been here this long. You can always come back.
Yep.
Excuse me. Oh.
all right.
So we proceed to the bigger pyramid and
Oh.
investigate it.
Bigger pyramid.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Hey.
All right, so you go past the small pyramid, go down this little road. There's a larger 2-story pyramid. There's more of these terracotta men in front of this one, though.
Oh, bother.
Be prepared.
Do we want to?
Yep. Stay vigilant,
You
folks.
want it? Yep.
It's what we do.
I think we've been volunteered.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna use the detect spell again to see how many of them are live.
6, just like before.
Oh.
We got 6 of them.
2 in each unit.
All right. Why don't we try a little something different? Since we know.
Talk to them.
Yeah. we can try
What? You
that.
guys talk to them?
Yeah.
That never works because 44 shoots everybody.
Yeah, well,
Well,
the charity of Christ compels us to investigate this place.
Yes,
Who
but we
art
won't free
thou?
the prisoners, but we'll talk to you.
Well, I didn't shoot first. The things attacked us first. I didn't shoot first. So
Who
there.
is standing there pretending to be statues? We know you're not statues. No, just what are you doing? What are you guarding?
Well, they seem to be guarding the larger pyramid, and as you start yelling at them, 6 of the statues jump out of
Nooks.
their nooks from their lines of soldiers and reveal pretty similar to last time though with a different collection of weapons, 6 monks of various levels of expertise, and they all do this weird martial arts thing.
Yeah, we know, but what is your purpose here? What are you guarding?
We make sure round eye like you not learn master secrets and free master's prisoners. I am racially inappropriate.
We haven't freed any of them, so you know. Who's your master?
Start shooting them.
Grandmaster is master.
Grandmaster is master.
Grandmaster is master.
Okay.
Master.
So we know that
Grandmaster of flowers.
Red Master of Flowers. Oh.
Sounds goofy.
Um.
I don't know, man.
Who's he got locked in the big pyramid?
Prisoners. Power that the master seeks to control. None of your concern. Be on your way. Round eyes. Your women bring us no pleasure.
What?
Okay.
You're eating of the food that is not
Why
your
do you
burgers
have a
and fries.
mechanical thing locked up? How's that a prisoner?
That's some hardcore racism, isn't it?
I mean, we get tidings dark.
So this is what it feels like to be on the other end.
Yes. Now you're the ones who are being racist against.
Yeah.
How much trouble am I going to get in for this one?
I want to know what their beef is with hamburgers and fries.
Yeah, really. That's got me.
Yeah, that's the really
It better be made out of
offensive
beef.
thing.
Have you seen the
I'm ready to
the trappings around here?
Oh,
Be made out of anything.
You wouldn't know real food if it walked up to you. Your hamburgers pale in comparison to our thinly sliced Wagyu beef.
Well, okay. Well,
is that-
well, is there a food stand nearby? Because we're all getting kind of hungry anyway.
Why, we will not feed you, round eyes. Be on your way, or we will have to fight you.
Like the other guys?
Who do you got locked in there?
None of your concern. A prisoner of the masters.
Who are the masters?
is it an ice demon?
I am not worthy of telling you what the master's machinations are. I am only here to make sure you do not pass and break his prisoners out.
Oh, well.
And
that sounds
insult
like
your
that.
inferior burgers and fries.
Wow.
hit me in the fast food. That's mighty low.
You call that fried chicken? Our Quickie Marts have better fried chicken than you.
What's a quickie mart?
Fighting words.
We have vending machines that have better food than you do. Ah, silly white.
Ooh, dang.
Well, what do you guys want to do?
I think we have to.
I want to kind of punch this guy in the nose, but then I want to make him eat a hamburger and take back his words.
Oh, that's good. Should I fire, Captain?
No.
Both weapons are ready.
Is there a way forward without, punching this guy in the nose?
I doubt that. I think they will.
I mean, what do you mean?
Okay.
Further into the area, we could always, again, come back to this guy and punch him in the nose.
I mean,
This is true.
they're blocking the road to the opening to the larger pyramid. But remember, you're on a giant floating rock, so you're only limited by the parameters of the rock. You're technically outside, so.
Well, what I mean is, we went right when we first got here.
Yes.
We can backtrack and go straight, or you can backtrack and go left and finish scoping out the area to see if maybe there's a way around these poor.
Well, again, remember, you're outside.
Yeah.
So you're three-dimensional. There are tons of ways around them.
But our goal of fighting them would only be to go and bust prisoners out that we don't know if we really want to bust them out.
That's right.
We
We need more information.
Okay.
But, well, we could try sneaking around.
I do not require information to shoot these beings.
Yeah, we know. We know that. Standard operating
Convert
procedure.
heathens to the true word of God.
Well, they seem to be assuming a more defensive posture since this strange metal robot keeps telling him he's going to shoot them. So they've backed off a little and spread out.
Should we just?
Slightly intimidated since we made it this far. We've already defeated 6 of you previously. Do you think that you have any chance of defeating us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will prove you wrong then.
Oh dear.
Just shoot them in point blank, right in the head.
Well, they've backed up. They've assumed defensive positions because you keep telling them you're going to attack people. See,
It sounds like
yeah, that's goes against tactics 101. Hey, we're going to attack you in about an hour. Is that okay? We're just going to stand here and tell you our plans.
Okay. So I'm just going to cast shield on myself at this point because I think something bad's going to happen.
Yes, I am giving you time to.
I'm praying for the protection of the Lord.
Protective spells would be appropriate.
Well, if the second you cast a spell, that'll start combat. So if you're sure that's what you want to happen.
What are we doing, guys? We're walking away?
What do you want to do, Captain? I've got.
How many of them are there?
6.
6.
Like last time.
And there's 5 of us plus Mappy and Bot Boy.
Gearbox. Both of whom are not combatants.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we just got to train them.
Yeah, let's back off and go check out the other possibilities.
All right.
Maybe they'll rotate the guard and
Is you walking away?
Yes.
Okay.
Backing off.
All right. So
ready to shoot.
you've
gonna
got
head back to the 3-way intersection, as it were, and let's just go straight down the middle this time.
straight down the middle. All right.
Okey-dokey.
You've got the path goes forward about 60 feet across this icy, rocky plain. There's a lot of bees flying around for some reason.
Don't worry, the cold will get them eventually.
Yeah. Then it comes to a central spot with another metal disc in the ground. No sphinx. Then from that metal disc, there's a path going up a little bit to a pyramid. This one's a little different. And then on the other direction, to the left, there's another little path going up to what looks like 2 more pyramids, or you can continue to go forward to the large central pyramid.
Let's go check out some of the little ones. I've got an idea. If they're keeping their prisoners outside, maybe we can enlist the aid of the prisoners to get inside.
Okay, so there's the metal disc on the floor.
How big is it? Sorry.
About 5 feet by 5 feet by 5 feet. One person.
Okay.
And it's just on the
It's
ground.
it's on the ground. It's
Just
there does seem to be some writing on it.
Oh,
44.
can we look at the writing?
Sure.
Can you read this, or can we read it, or no?
What languages do you speak?
No.
That's common and robot.
None of that.
French, English, and Latin?
It does look like Latin.
It does look like
a
Latin.
very strange, sort of corrupt version of Latin, but it could be defined as Latin, like the Latin the other side uses, but still technically Latin.
Dark Latin.
Yeah, but it does basically say the equivalent of stand here, speak friend, and wait.
It's got instructions, guys. It says stand here, speak friend, and wait.
That could be bad.
Well, we could put something on it and then speak the word.
Some creature will show up after a amount of time, I'm sure. I don't know that we want to play that right.
It could.
Okay, what's going to happen is this is going to drop down. It's going to teleport us somewhere, or it's going to fling us up in the air, or it's going to summon something.
Okay, yeah, those are three options. You guys.
Allow me to stand on it. That is my job.
All right.
I thought it's a stand-on thing. That's all right.
All right.
So Gearbox walks on top of it. Belloc. And you hear this. And far away from the central pyramid, you see part of the central pyramid detach and slowly start flying towards you. So you were right. It summons something.
All right.
I didn't see that one coming though.
And as the boat, this chunk of stone flies towards you, it lands about 2 minutes later in front of the disc. It's relatively large. There is a hooded figure standing at the center. Pretty much like Chiron, the boat keeper. And he steps forward and says, "Congratulations on finding us. The monastery of this distressed body remains ever open to new prospects. New prospects." Hard to believe I have a degree in communication. "I am sure the Grand Master will find suitable use for your bodies and your minds. May I take you to him, young Padawans."
Who is the master? Who is the Grand Master?
The flower guy.
At least I'm not the only one who can't speak today.
Well, shall we go forth and meet this mysterious man?
I don't see why not.
All right.
Just be ready.
I mean,
Come
what
on,
else are we
Matthew.
gonna do?
Well, I mean, we were trying to, move forward anyways to find out what's going on, and
If it's a trap, it'll be an interesting trap.
So you get on the boat?
Yeah, I get on the boat
yeah.
and I'm saying a bunch of Latin
Very
prayers.
well. Load up.
Honey, bless us.
Yeah,
Dude.
blessing away.
I guess. Oh, gee, should I wait here?
No, you're coming too. Come on.
Oh, bother. I'm just a cartographer.
Yeah,
So-
well, there's things.
Yeah,
to
you're
talk
probably
to.
the only one's going to make it out alive, so don't worry.
Always adopt the NPC. All right, the boat takes off. I assume, David, you stand in the middle so you don't fall off the side.
Yeah.
And it pretty much goes back towards the thing. It gets closer and closer to the central building. You see a massive pair of cathedral doors, and it's flying really close to them, all like Disneyland ride. And at the last second, of course, the doors open, and the boat flies in to a long series of like balconies and like a long tunnel. There's terracotta men just lining the walls everywhere, and it drops you off in what looks like a large throne room almost, of what you would expect to find in a monastery. It's all like, like what Superman's the Fortress of Solitude looked like in Superman 2, right? All the crystals and everything coming out all over the place. And so yes, there's there's terracotta men all over the place. There is what looks like a large another metal circle, and then there's like a captain's chair like you would see on a boat. And on either side of the captain's chair are two massive bare-chested men. And then there's a bunch of other supplements around, and the boat lands on the metal disc, and the hooded monk says, "Makes no difference if you stay or leave. Sooner or later, the master finds all of us."
Okay.
And he gestures to see if you want to get off the boat.
I would appreciate, like, if the guys are, we have a dress code. If they were wearing shirts, would be nice.
Well, I guess we're getting off the boat.
Yeah, I think we're getting off the boat.
Yep. So I get off the boat and I drag Mappy along.
I can force the dress
Come on,
code.
Mappy.
All right. So you see the empty chair. You see the two big dudes standing on either side of the chair. It's this large chamber of like the central chamber of a monastery. And all along there are these balconies, but the balconies are just filled with terracotta men. And there's a couple other normal looking dudes just standing around waiting for the master. Supplicants.
Yeah, supplicants. Okay, that's what I was thinking. How long have you been waiting for the master?
One of them says, "Only a few days, a couple of weeks.
Oh.
I'm not sure."
I see.
Is that why you turned to stone?
But we have not. Oh, we haven't learned how to do that yet. We just got here. We're just hoping to join the monastery.
Oh, why do you want to join the monastery?
We've heard such great things about the teaching of the masters. I wish to atone for my sins and seek peace. My father was a monk. I want to follow in his footsteps.
Let me talk to you about the true master, Jesus Christ.
Oh, we have Jesus. I don't know this Jesus Christ, but yes. Then you hear one of the two shirtless dudes says, "The master will see you now." And a door to the side opens, and this large hooded figure comes out wearing a patchwork leather robe with a gleaming crown on its patchworks. The robe doesn't really fit it. And he walks across the room and assumes the chair and sits in the captain's chair and says in this gravelly voice that kind of sounds like the voice Tidings Dark had, but with more menace to it. "Welcome. We get so few visitors here at the monastery of the distressed body, and ones of such obvious skill and experience. You shall do well here in service to the monastery. But will that be service of the strength of your bodies or the strength of your mind?"
So, what religion is this?
Yeah, what is it was the service to the what? What was this?
Distressed body.
Yeah,
The monastery of the distressed body.
Yes.
What
What exactly do you guys do?
We practice strength of the body or strength of the mind, all in service to betterment of ourselves and to
All right.
achieve the enlightenment of the dark side.
If you do dark side, you just add that for fun.
The dark side.
Did you say
Told
dark
you,
side?
Satan.
You might be right.
Okay, my question still stands. Does he say dark side, or you were just joking?
No, he says the enlightenment of the dark side.
Yeah, yeah.
Light, dark, good, evil, these things
Light?
matter not. when you seek to achieve the perfection of mind and body. When you have achieved that, all that matters is power and the willingness to use it.
Yep. Satan.
And then he reaches out and grabs one of the supplicants and snaps his neck. Supplicants.
Yeah,
And
you
goes,
got it's a newbies. You guys should have gone with Jesus. Get on our
see,
side.
power. I have the power of the mind and the body.
Anybody can snap somebody's neck.
I can't.
You said this being is large.
Lots of people do that all the time.
Yeah, he's pretty big. The robes barely fit him.
Yeah.
The body underneath the robe seems to be kind of all misshapen.
Yeah.
You look close enough, you can almost see like something moving underneath the robes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah. Well, Captain, what do you think? Usually I start shooting about now, but
I don't plan on joining this guy.
Nope.
No. I'll stick with Jesus. He don't go around snapping people's necks for fun.
Yeah,
So-
where I come from, that's called a dick move.
Yep.
Do you wish to join the monastery and begin your transition to perfection?
I know.
Yeah,
we're
if
not
I-
that
if I-
perfection, isn't
Perfection,
like
you
this.
mean becoming a terracotta statue? I'm gonna pass.
Ah, well, you may leave if you're willing to pay the price.
Always the catch.
It was free to get in here.
We
Of
already
course it
paid.
was.
We already paid the Sphinx. We're good.
I will decide what is good, bad, right, wrong, in the trial to perfection.
God
All that
complex.
matters is power.
Yeah.
So if you wish to leave, you must pay the price.
Definitely
modest
not me,
fee.
Captain.
What is the price?
What is it, like a couple of pogs?
Yeah, I mean, is
I'm
it a
willing to
token?
negotiate.
A couple of pogs?
I got a Chuck E. Cheese coin. Does that work?
No. A modest fee. Perhaps a year of service before I let you leave.
Yeah, no, I got
No.
plans. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
No, yeah, we got an appointment with the druids. We got to get back to.
And I'm pretty sure I left the stove on back home.
Well, if you do not wish to join the monastery, you do not wish to pay my price, then
Come on. Third alternative.
you must die.
Oh gosh, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
And the
Saber.
two large dudes step forward. Combat begins.
I immediately target the master with both
All
flashes.
right. Shadow, you go first.
Oh, I'm ready to dance. Hold on a second.
Doop.
If I can get my freaking cursor to actually work, that would be wonderful.
And
Oh,
doop.
jeez. Yeah, you're in there in the program. I'm not in there.
No one doesn't.
Why is it not doing this? Okay, hold on, sorry. Bear with me, guys.
Gnome. There's a gnome.
I'll leap at the first bare-chested schmuck and hit him with 16, maybe.
First
Maybe
Baron has to jump. There's East Wind and West Wind.
West Wind.
Okay.
No.
What'd you hit? What'd you roll?
16.
Missed him by 1.
Oh.
But you can swing again with your second.
Yeah, let's no.
Nope. Somewhere a broadsword breaks. Shadow knows what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, East
It's
Wind
all-
will
it never gets old.
East Wind will it'll get old eventually. East Wind returns the favor and swings at you. 6, 7, 8, 9. Armor class 10, Shadow?
14.
Okay. West Wind will move forward. And I guess go after 44. Armor class 44.
AC 15.
15. He rolled a 14, 15, 16, 17. He hits you with his sword. 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That is East Wind and West Wind. Next up is David.
I'm going to move behind Captain Landis and cast onto him the armor spell. So +4 to your
Thank you,
AC.
sir.
And
So that's a +4.
Yes, sir. And that'll be what I do.
Thanks, man.
Okay. Jen.
I'm gonna get some potatoes ready.
D20 plus level plus wisdom mod versus 12.
Ah, no.
Sputter,
birthday
sputter.
20, birthday 20, birthday 20.
Oh, now you want to use the birthday 20. Okay.
Nice, Jed.
All right. You get 3 potatoes.
They've never been attacked with potatoes.
Perfect Idaho spuds.
Jumbo size.
Jumbo size. There's 3 of the best potatoes. You wasted your birthday 20 to make your spell work. I hope it's worth it.
I hope so too, because I'm gonna launch a potato at I guess whoever the guy is right in front of Shadow.
Okay. That's
Don't forget, guys, that monk's controlling the show.
that's the East Wind.
Yeah,
I think I can take these schmoes out myself.
I'm shooting the massive first.
An 11 to hit, so probably not.
No.
Okay.
Let's see. Next up is 44.
Okay. Both weapons firing at the master.
At the master. Okay.
Okay. First and secondary. Okay, so we have a +6. I get a 17 and a 22.
17 misses, 22 hits.
Oh, geez. And it had to be the lesser. All right. Well, it's still a die 8. Come on. Big money. Big money. 8 points. Full
8
blast.
points. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that
You didn't
was
like that? That was at the master.
at the master, yes. Now it is Nurse Honey, then the
I
master.
cast bless. So Benedictus time.
Okay, who gets blessed?
Shadow, 44, and Jen the elf, and myself.
Blam, 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 blam. Okay, you each have the blessed dice floating over you.
So yeah, so that means on your attacks and your saves, guys, you get a +1d4.
Oh.
Rolls.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I'm trying to buff you up.
Okay.
All right, now it is the master's turn. He watches your little jumping around and he's from his little cloaked thing, and
Doesn't he not look pleased that I shot him in the chest?
and you shoot him in the chest, and he looks at you and alas, somebody who understands power, and he gestures with his bony little devil hand, and a wall of ice appears to separate Rogers and 44 on one side of the wall of ice, and it looks like David and everybody else on the other side of the wall of ice, and Rogers and 44 each need to make a dex save.
Dex save? Okay, so if I have a so is it
Don't forget your D4.
plus level, right?
D20 plus your dex mod plus a D4.
Oh, okay, all right, not level.
No, it's strength is your dice for the fighters. Dex is thieves.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's my dex. Yeah, I have a
17.
Okay, you'll take half damage.
Ow.
Well, I got a 10 total with the die 4 added.
All right, so everybody on this side of the wall of ice, that's Jen and David look like they're the closest, get moved back 10 feet as this giant wall of ice just clunks down on the ground. You get moved back forward 10 feet as this giant class of ice moves down the ground. And you both missed your save.
17?
Oh, then you made your save.
Yeah.
David, I guess 44 missed the save, right?
Yeah, I only got 10 total. Well, shit happens.
Okay, so Shadow, you made your save. You take 11 points of damage.
Ow.
As this hundreds of pounds of ice just fall right where you were standing a second ago. And 44, you missed, so you take 23 points of damage as you get this gigantic wall of ice just falls right where you were standing.
That's pretty bad for me. Holy crap.
And he goes, and now, power.
I only have 6 points left.
And it is, it's Mappy and Robot's turn. Robot takes his picture. Click. I will categorize this encounter so I can point out what you did wrong later. And,
Burn.
and Mappy goes, bang, and pulls the trigger on the crossbow. He has nothing to shoot, but you told him to pull the trigger.
I took time to show him how to use the thing earlier.
And the crossbow flies and hits the ice wall straight in the middle, like just perfect shot. And he goes, yay! And he drops the crossbow. It's like, oh bye. So, yes, he did some damage to the ice wall. I guess that things. And it is almost 4. So, should we hold the fight here since, Shadow, you have to be someplace?
Just dinner. Yeah.
Ending the fight in the middle.
Else, if you want to go a couple more minutes.
Well, I think this fight's going to last a little bit longer than a couple minutes, but if you want to go a few more.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to last that long for Cal and I because we're both at single or barely double digits in hit points.
So do you want to pause here and continue the fight later on, or finish the fight now? Huh?
I think it will take longer because everybody else has got stuff to do too. So
all right, so we will
pause.
Pause the fight here for 2 weeks. Thank you all very much.
Cliffhanger, right?
Yep. Jen got to use her birthday 20. I will not forget that. But on the bright side, the 0 level gnome got enough experience to be first level. I'm a first level commoner. Yay!
Map maker with crossbow skills.
I get an extra hit. I get actual hit dice.
As opposed to 1 hit point.
As opposed to I have my 1 hit point. But yep. So you leveled up the NPC.
Oh, see, I told you he's the only one that's going to make it out alive.
Of course. And you gave him a magic item. That's how it always is, right?
There will be a nice, thriving Starbucks business for the month.
Yes. And of course, you didn't take any time to figure out what the magic items you found did.
No, we're going to figure that out on the fly.
Okay.
Don't you know that yet now?
All right. Then we will continue this on the 15th.
Yeah.
15th work for everybody?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Valentine's Day, is it not?
Well,
No, the 14th is Valentine's Day.
Which day?
Oh.
15th is the day is the survival of Found. You know, for those of.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But if any of you are in couples and can't make it because of the Valentine's Day, please let me know.
Yeah. So that's the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what
Yes.
you're
Yeah.
saying?
The
Yeah,
15th.
I'm not going to be able to make that weekend for a variety of reasons.
The 8th next weekend.
Oh no, the 8th. That's fine.
I can't do the 8th.
Okay, how about the 22nd?
Yes.
I think that's okay.
Fine for us.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the next game will be unfortunately the 22nd because you all have lives and I don't.
Yeah, well, I got wedding anniversary, Valentine's Day.
I
Valentine's
understand
Day.
real life comes first, guys. Real life trumps game. I appreciate you showing up, even if we only get to play once. I don't get to play at all.
Yeah, we can put off the total party wipe till then, I guess.
All right, total party kill delayed to the 22nd.
Yeah,
All
just
right.
work on what a leveled up
Level-
guy does.
Yeah, but you level up. Yeah, it's
That's
first
different
level,
thing.
first level commoner.
First level commoner, yes.
It's going to be somebody's new character.
Yeah.
Who wants to play it? I've got 4 hit points and a magic crossbow.
The 9th is our wedding anniversary, so yeah.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Yep, I got a
Yeah,
wedding
indeed.
anniversary.
Congratulations.
Blooming.
I
Happy
got nothing.
anniversary.
All right, well then I'll talk to y'all later. Any questions, comments, concerns before we end it?
A great game.
I know.
Thank
but
you.
Yeah, that was
thanks.
fun.
Thank you, Rock McAwesome for dropping by and Paladin for dropping by. Our 2
Absolutely.
followers. Hey, baby steps, baby steps. All right, talk to y'all later. Thank you very much.
Take care,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Peace out, everybody.